They creep away into shadows, trying to avoid the Reaper's gallows. Frauds, scammers, watch them scatter. As the sickle swings, hell opens, another soul enters on the death angel's wings. Friday the Reaper begins. Rest in pieces, your time was up, your fraud now ceases. The sickle swings, the crow sings, the crime's their deception, welcomes reapers, chilly reception. Off with their heads, the reaping begins. She saw your fraud, your scams, your sin. Let it all be shown, let the reaping begin. The sickle swings, the crow sings, the crime's their deception, welcomes reapers, chilly reception. They creep away into shadows, trying to avoid the Reaper's gallows. Frauds, scammers, watch them scatter. As the sickle swings, hell opens, another soul enters on the death angel's wings. Friday the Reaper begins. Run, run, she saw your sins. Run, run. The sickle swings, the crow sings, the crow's their deception, welcomes reapers, steady reception. Their crimes, their deception, welcomes reapers, chilly reception. Off with their heads, the reaping begins. She saw your fraud, your scams, your sin. Let the reaping begin. Let the reaping begin. The refill swings, the crow sings. Friday the Reaper begins. They creep away into shadows, trying to avoid the Reaper's gallows. Frauds, scammers, watch them scatter. As the sickle swings, hell opens, another soul enters on the death angel's wings. Friday the Reaper begins. Reaping begins. Run, run, she saw your sins. Run, run, as Elmo rest in pieces, your time was up, your fraud now ceases. The sickle swings, the crow sings, the crime's their deception, welcomes reapers, chilly reception. Off with their heads, the reaping begins. She saw your fraud, your scams, your sin. Let it all be shown, let the reaping begin.
Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. How is everybody doing? How's the weather with you for you guys? Like, it feels amazing here. I'm seeing it was 40 in some places, 58 in PA, 68 in Maryland. Nice. How's everybody's weekend going so far? It's 60 there now. I wonder what it is here because it feels wonderful. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Gloria. It is 65 here right now with a low tonight of 45. I love that. I'm low. Okay. Hold on. Let me check my mic settings here. Mic volume's 100. Mic volume. Looks like it's at 100. Sound. Mic volume is at 100. Is it too low for everybody? Or is it? Oh, I'm so sorry, Louise. Lilac is starting out with gifting 5 Fraudulent Reaper memberships. Congratulations to whoever got one and welcome. And thank you so much, Lilac. Okay, awesome. Lisa, no, you have not missed anything yet. We just started. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in and then we will start. Let's see. I'll put my microphone right in front of me. Usually it's off to the side and that might be an issue. I don't know. We'll do it like this. There we go. I need one of those microphone arms where I can like put it like on the table and just have it like in front of my face instead of, because when I move it in front of me, it's hard for me to use the keyboard, but we'll be fine. We will be fine. It's not a Reaper Live without some sort of audio issues. Like my headphones aren't working, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see, because we are going to have a guest tonight. We're going to first. I'm going to do an update on our hotel lady, and then we're going to talk about Faith. Because oh my god. And I did want to say we will be having a members live only tomorrow. That is already set in stone. I just need to know from members what is a good time for you guys. Yes, I will be addressing the Lisa bullshit. We'll address that first and foremost. Because this is getting out of hand. Might as well go ahead and say it. No, Lisa's not dead. I don't know who keeps saying she is. There's an obituary up that says she died July 19th. No, she did not. She is alive. But the birthday is completely incorrect on this obituary. Again, don't know how many times I have to say it. Her birthday is June 25th, 1985. But yeah, there's an obituary going around. People actually think that it's real. It's not. She's not dead. She is still wandering around Pittsburgh, panhandling and apparently scamming people on Instagram. Yeah, it's like ridiculous. Yeah, that's where it started going around, was on TikTok. Yeah, they're just trying to like exactly analog, trying to start drama, trying to be relevant. It's like enough. She's alive, unfortunately still walking around Pittsburgh, not in jail or rehab, but she's still breathing. Yes, the zombie of Pittsburgh. It's just ridiculous. Like, I don't know why people make this shit up and then why other people believe it. There's another obituary saying she passed away October 1st. Are you kidding me? Oh, for fuck's sakes. And I'm sure there's people out there that believe it. Yeah, she's still doing the same shit every day that she's always done, just not on TikTok. And I also wanted to say again, all these people out there saying, well, you guys wanted her off TikTok. She's off TikTok. No, I don't know. Apparently, for some people, that's what they wanted. My goal, and I think I've said it from day one, was for her to not be allowed to be on social media anywhere and scam. It has nothing to do with TikTok. Yeah, she's off TikTok, but now she's using other platforms. That's not okay. So people that do have her username on other platforms, but their excuse of not letting it out is, oh, well, then she'll have a bigger audience, and that's not good. No, that means that's more people that can report the crap out of her. She's already been lifetime banned off Instagram. Now she's using Nate's account. Great. Get that account lifetime banned as well. Then she won't have Instagram to be able to scam from. And it's a lot harder for her to scam on Facebook. So, yeah, like I said, there's people protecting her. Rumor has it she's faking. She's in rehab. She's not in rehab. That Jenya says that Mandy bitch tries to say that is a form of gaslighting people. The goal has always been to stop her from scamming. Right, not just from TikTok. Again, let me say this. It's not just about getting her off of TikTok. It's about getting her off of all social media so she cannot scam people online. It is much harder for her to scam offline than it is online. Mandy posted a reply post to me asking her why she is covering for Lisa. Mandy posted a reply post to me asking her why she was... Was that you? Because I'm fixing to show that video. Lisa Horrigan, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. But do we know that for sure she's actually on other platforms? I have found Nate's Instagram, but I have not been able to verify as of yet. So once I can verify it, I will say whether or not she's scamming on there or not. But I have found Nate's account. Let me see. Oh yeah, I forgot to open that up. So see, again, it's not a Reaper Live. Ooh. That's because I don't believe that Mandy knows. And if she does, she's covering for Lisa. That's just my opinion. Mandy always has been like that, so, you know. Again, that's just my opinion. Let me see, I've got to download this onto my desktop. Because it won't let me show anything. Yeah, Nate's not in jail. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Somebody's saying that he was arrested. Hold on, Nicole Miller. Someone is saying that Nate was arrested for terroristic threats. If they actually paid attention, that arrest was in 2024. And then there's other people saying that he was arrested for something else. And that's a totally different Nate. So they're not even paying attention to what they're reading, or they just don't give a shit and they want to put this information out just to get something going. But no, the terroristic threat thing, that was back in 2024. I've already looked it up. I've done his background check. And when I heard about this, I went back to the background check and looked at everything. And Virginia, here's the thing though. Even if somebody was to put out Nate's account, okay? That just means more people to actually report the live streams. Well, when she's scamming and on there begging, because apparently the ones who do know what it is and they do visibly see her scamming and begging online are not reporting. So just letting her scam, as long as it's not on TikTok, they don't care. That's a problem. Nicole Miller says, do you want to hear something very weird? A long time ago, like a year and a half ago, I gave Lisa like $3. And the other day, someone in Pittsburgh got into my account. I think it's super weird. Yeah, that is very weird. Like they got into your account. How? Sheena is a punk rocker. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. Not sure if people, or if you want people to know who you are. I can say it, but I don't have to. That's up to you. Oh, which one was the new one? Now I gotta go back and look at it. Okay. Okay, so Sheena is a punk rocker is Danielle. The Danielle that gave Nookie all the screenshots between text messages between her and Lisa. She has not given Lisa anything since since she had stopped. But that is her in my chat right now. So I had to go change everything on my account, but it sent me an email saying my Chime account was logged into. Okay, that's weird. Lisa Horgan, it's Danielle, the one that used to help Lisa but stopped. And now every time Lisa says Miss D or Danielle, they automatically think it's her. Hey, Jackie. The one from I don't know. I don't know where she's from. I never asked her where she was from. But here's the newest from Mandy. Just going over the Lisa part of it.
I'm not the only one who knows. There's people in my own comment section on my videos telling you what Lisa's up to and where she's at. Pay attention, okay? I don't owe anybody anything. I do not have to tell you where Lisa is, what username she's using, what she's up to. I am not her keeper. I am not her babysitter.
Well, here's the thing. If Mandy's going to say, well, I don't have to tell you where she is, I don't have to tell you her username, then stop going every day and making a video saying, I know where she is. I know her username. You're flexing off of something, and then you're getting upset and your panties in a twist because people are saying, well, then why won't you tell us where so that we can report her? Why aren't you saying the username so we can report her? Because you're protecting her, Mandy. You have always protected Lisa. This is, I mean, it's just absolutely disgusting.
Is my account mostly Lisa? Yeah, it is. But that doesn't mean I owe you anything.
Wait. Mostly Lisa? Your account is only Lisa. At least I have started covering other people. Mandy can't even stop talking about Lisa. She hasn't even tried to talk about any of the other scammers that are on TikTok. The only one she's still talking about is only Lisa. That's it. But yet she wants to sit there and lecture other people when they ask her questions. Don't sit there and say, well, I know this and I know that, and I'm not going to tell anybody and this and this and that. Nobody said that anybody is her keeper or her babysitter or anything like that. But Mandy's the one who clearly has stated many times that she has more inside info on Lisa than anybody else. So, of course, they're going to go to her if they're even really going to her.
The goal was to get her off TikTok. She's not on TikTok.
No. Maybe that was the goal for Mandy and other people. The goal was to get her off social media so she cannot scam people online. I don't know how hard that is for some people to understand, but that is exactly what the goal was, at least for me and for Lady Red and Dr. Dre. I don't know about everybody else, and I know Mickey Mouse fan feels the same way. She wanted her off social media completely so she can't scam other people. But instead, they want to just keep saying, oh, just off TikTok. No, that's not what it was. Oh, and by the way, everybody, say happy birthday to Curtis D of Montana. Today's his birthday. Oh, this is your comment that she's... okay.
Do your own research to figure out where she's at. I had to. Good luck. Love you,
Bullshit.
bye.
Okay, so Mandy clearly claiming that she does research. Mandy doesn't do any research of anything other than what filter should I use today. So that's like the only research she has ever done. She does not do research on Lisa unless it's going through TikTok to see what other people have said so she can just recap it. So yeah, give it up, Mandy.
Mom dealing.
Like, my God. It's like every time I turn around, she's making another video saying she knows where Lisa is. She knows what Lisa's username is. And then she wants to get all uppity when people are asking her what it is. Don't say it if you don't plan on putting it out. And this whole bullshit excuse is, oh, well, then she'll have a bigger audience. We need people to actually report her because the people that know where she is and they know her username are clearly not reporting her because the account is still up. Oh, Kins, I'm not going to say that out loud because then she'll claim I'm the one that said it, even though I'm reading it off a comment. If she's just doing it for views, just like Lori Jones has been using Lisa the last few days. Exactly. Lori Jones is another example. Lisa was not in Lori Jones' live chat, and Lori Jones knows that, but Lori Jones will use Lisa's name to get views just as much as Mandy and anybody else. And let's face it, we have to have the views because without the views, we can't get it out what she's doing. So yes, when I make a video, I want there to be a lot of views because that means the more people that know about it means the more people that can put the word out and the more people that can find out that she's just a lying, scamming little piece of shit. That's fine. But for doing it because you just want the views, because you feel irrelevant without the views, that's wrong. That's just my opinion. And I don't think Mandy ever recapped anything with Lisa because she wanted her off of social media. I don't believe that for 1 second. All of you wanted her gone. She is. So find something else to do with your lives. Oh, Sharon, that's so cute of you. I don't know if you have comprehension problems. I stated clearly it's never been about her being off of TikTok. It's been about her being off of all social media platforms so she cannot scam people. You think the only place she's going to scam is TikTok? Really? You do realize she started on Facebook, and then she got booted off Facebook and went on to Instagram, got banned off Instagram, and then found TikTok. Now that TikTok has dried up for her, she's back on Instagram. Okay? The only way to stop the scamming from her is to get her off of social media, period. That is the only way. So she's not gone. I don't know why you guys keep saying she's gone. She's gone. She's not gone. She's just on another platform. But apparently that's okay for you guys. You guys don't care. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I have moved on. I've moved on to other scammers, and I have been dealing with those. I'm talking about Mandy here, who can't seem to leave Lisa's name out of her mouth, yet she's not even bothering to try and stop other scammers because it's only about Lisa for her. And then you've got idiots out there making fake obituaries. Like, what the fuck? Like, stop doing stupid shit. And at least know your facts before you come in here and try to, I don't know, tell somebody else what to do. That would be a start. They love to move goalposts on Lisa Con. Yeah, they do. They absolutely love it. Oh, and part 3 on Lisa's greatest hits will be coming out this week for the people that are going to bitch about that as well. And don't complain about me putting out those videos of old videos of Lisa when you're going to be posting old videos of Lisa on TikTok. Yeah, just saying. Hypocritical, yes. So everybody's saying, oh, you wanted her gone. You wanted her gone. She's gone. She's not gone. Lisa's not gone. She's just moved to a different platform. And if Lisa's going to move to a different platform, that means something needs to be done on that platform so that she's no longer on that platform scamming. That's what the whole goal was for me. Like, I just don't understand what some of these people don't understand about that. I'm not speaking in a different language. No, Giggles, that's not it. I know for a fact that's not it. Oh, beef stuffed cabbage with rice. So you're making sarmale in Romanian. Lisa's like head lice. Hard to get rid of and keeps coming back. Yeah, and if you people think she's not going to come back to TikTok, if we don't get rid of her off of social media completely, she's going to be back on TikTok. I mean, it's honest to God truth. I agree with you, Gumdrop Mama. They just don't want to hear it. Oh, and Dog, if you're still here, I did see what you wrote at the beginning before I went live. Just so you know, I saw it. Yeah, I love sarmale. I love it. Beef stuffed cabbage is so good. It's time consuming to make. And she may or may not. Nate might have broken the new phone that she had. Who knows? I don't know, Giggles. At this point, I don't know. Right. Oops, sorry. That is true. She has left TikTok, went to Instagram, came back after she got banned. So it's not going to change. But you guys think if she stays on Instagram, she's never going to come back to TikTok. But how about the fact that everybody should be on the same page of stopping her from scamming people? Because at this point, she's not just scamming idiots who give her money because they want to protect their identity. Form who people don't know her, and now she is scamming innocent people. So you're okay with that as long as it's not on TikTok. I don't get it. But that's okay. Because if they don't want to get rid of her off Instagram, we will. Plain and simple. I will report the fuck out of her until that account is also banned from Instagram. And I'll do the same on Facebook. I'm also reporting her. The problem is the people that will not report and only watch. No, I agree with you 100%, Virginia. And that seems to be the problem is people who know where she is, they know her username, clearly are not reporting her because she's the account's still there. What was the IG name? Like, I will give it, let me tell you, I'll do this. As soon as I have proof that she is using that account to scam, then I will put out the information. Because I don't have proof yet that she is actively going live because I haven't seen it myself. And she has it set to where it's private and you have to be approved or accepted. It is under Nate's name. Like Nate Dog, something like that. Oh, Robbie, California. What was, I mean, the last thing you knew about her? I don't know. Yeah, that could be another possibility, Marie. I agree, Gumdrop Mama. There are creators that are willing to protect Lisa. Because they're the reason why she gets money. They help fund her addiction. Yeah. And that's sad. It's disgusting and it's sad. Like I think I've already proven I don't need Lisa to continue to make content. I'm doing very well with my faith videos and this new woman that I started covering. And I know I'm going to do well on the new couple that I'm fixing to make a video of. I don't need Lisa. But I'm not going to stop just because she's of TikTok. Because now she's on another platform doing the exact same thing she was doing on TikTok. That doesn't make it okay just because she's not on TikTok doing it. Exactly, Tanya. Exactly. All right. So speaking of our hotel friend, our little scammer, I was so grateful for exactly, Kathy. So it was really nice having the hotel owner here to address a lot of the issues, give us a background on Julie, who is also known as Angel Girly on TikTok or Tequila Girl 7. That was wonderful. I'm glad we were able to do that. I do have a video to show what happened the next, I think it was the next day. Where'd it go? I know I added it. Or I didn't add it. Oh, man. All right. So anyways, so what she did while we were live, she went live, or she was live, over on TikTok, telling, because remember how the owner said that it was his daughter's 6th birthday. I agree with you, Robbie. I agree with the last part of your statement. So she was on that night while we were live with the hotel manager, telling everybody about his daughter's 6th birthday. Not only saying that, you know, her boss's daughter's birthday was that day, but put out her whole damn name. And then said that she was going to the birthday party and needed $20 to buy a cupcake and a small present. I don't know if anybody gave her money or not, but that's what she was asking for. Then the next day, which I guess I could just go ahead and download it for you guys, because at the end of it, her boss came into the live stream. Him and I both went into the live stream, and she abruptly quit the live stream. She was on there telling everybody that she needed $20 again, because she needed to buy sanitary napkins. Why? She said she called into work that day because she said that something was wrong. She supposedly gone through menopause already and then started her period. So she went to the doctor and supposedly they found what was possibly cancer and that she has to have an emergency hysterectomy next week. But then as the live stream goes on, people are asking her and she's like, "Well, I don't know what they're going to do. My final appointment is Wednesday and they'll let me know, but I still need $20 to get pads or tampons." And people are like kind of questioning her, but her story kept changing. And then all of a sudden, me and Severe Severe went into the live stream and she just abruptly quit. So once he found out that she was using his daughter's birthday to scam money from people and putting out his daughter's name and all this other shit, he has since fired both of them, her and her husband, and told them they had to leave. Whose last name, Nicole? Well, the only thing I said when I went in, I flat out told her, stop lying to these people. You did not go to the birthday party last night. And you don't need $20 for anything. And like me and him both joined at the same time. Oh, Lewis, Lewis. So, but he goes by Nate Dogg with all of his accounts. So, right. So when I asked Sabir about it, that is his name, right? I don't want to get his name wrong. Sagar. That's what it was. So when I asked Sagar, I said, "Did she call into work today?" And he said, "Yeah, she said that she had the flu." And I said, "Did she leave the hotel at all?" He said, "I didn't see her leave the hotel, but she said she was going to the doctor." But you don't just go to a normal doctor's appointment and find out that you have possible cancer on the uterus and then get scheduled for an emergency hysterectomy. There's biopsies that need to be done. There's all kinds of testing that need to be done. There's ultrasounds that need to be done. It doesn't happen at a normal doctor's office. Plus, you have to go to a specialist. So, yeah, Medicaid has to approve that. That doesn't get done in 4 hours. So she finally got caught in all of these lies, and all this bullshit. He had had enough of it. She's slandering him. She's slandering the hotel. He can't lose his business because of her. This is his livelihood. This is how he pays his bills and takes care of his family. So he had no choice but to fire them both and tell them they had to go. Since then, she has not been online. She has been offline since the morning of October 9th. Hopefully, she does not come back thinking she can scam anymore. So, hopefully, he got rid of that problem. So, yeah, it is good news because he's now done with that issue. Now, whether TikTok is or not, I don't know. Like I said, she hasn't been on since the 9th. Who do the only one that I feel really bad for in this situation are the cat and the dog. I guess her husband did know about all this. And he had Sagar even said in my live stream that the last couple weeks or whatever, the husband's personality started changing. He was more he was getting angry quicker. He was having fits, just getting a little more messy. So we don't know what was going on there. So, yeah, so that's with her. That's basically the update on her. I saw that, Lilac. What was wrong? Can you show the video of her talking about the hysterectomy and all that? Yes, I am getting it ready right now. I'm actually waiting for it. Okay, add to album. All right, just give it a few minutes to download into the album and I'll be able to pull it up and play it. Oh, I didn't see if he answered my question. I don't know if he's pressing charges. I haven't touched base with him on what the police said. I know he did discuss this all with the police, so I'm not sure. I can always touch base with him in the morning though and find out, and I'll let you guys know. Now there is a couple that I'm going to be covering. I guess they've been on scamming for quite a long time, so it's time that we make them, I don't know, more known. They're very, very young, constantly begging, like daily begging for hotel money, food money, gas money. They've got a 6-month-old baby in that car constantly. Giggles, oh, they're doing great. They got their treats today, so no rehab for them. Yeah, they did have it good with Sagar. Like, he was helping them out, doing everything, and she was just too entitled and took advantage of his kindness. They do all day beg. It's crazy. I don't even know. Like, I guess they had a fight the other night where she was gonna leave him at like 5 in the morning. I think that might have been staged just so she could scam for money. They seem to do that quite often, but they're very young. They're in their 20s, and neither one of them are working. They just sit there and beg from their car. That's it. Like, everybody owes them hotel money, and they use that baby to scam. Like, it's a constant thing. If they don't have money to stay in an Airbnb or a hotel, then that baby has to sleep in the car, and then people, of course, feel bad. But they're both young enough to be working full-time jobs. It's exactly what TikTok is, adult begging, and that's it. Who are we talking about? I know that his name is Ricky. I don't know her name yet, but I'll find out before I make the video. I'm still collecting everything on them to even make the video. So I'll start that next week. Correct. And these people know that children and animals will pull on the heartstrings of people. They also know that if you say you're starving to death, you haven't eaten in days, that will also pull on the heartstrings. And they use these antics to get money from people. These two are young, very, very young. Neither one of them disabled. They're both capable of working full-time jobs. If she wants to work a part-time job, that way she doesn't have to put the baby in daycare for an entire 8 hours. Him working full-time, her working part-time, they'd be able to make it. And with them being low income, she could get assistance with daycare, but they both just would rather sit in a car all day with that 6-year-old baby in the back seat and just beg for everything. I mean, this is every single day. It's just absolutely gross. All right, let me see if that video is downloaded into the album. It is. Hold on. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to download it. All right, give it a moment. It's downloading onto my desktop now, and then I will pull it up. The hippie lady. There's a hippie lady. The hippie lady has 5 cats. Dr. Dre's covering her now. Oh, yeah. I started gathering some stuff on her as well. But right now, my focus is on these two. Since I don't have to worry about Miss Tequila Girl, at least for now, I can focus on them. I thought all the bugs went away. All right. I'm going to try and do this with my headphones, and hopefully my headphones will work. If not, I'm going to have to mute while I'm doing this video. Or it will echo really bad. All right. All right, so I'm going to start it. I'm going to bring it up really quick and start it to see if I can hear it in the headphones. No, I cannot. So I'm just going to. And then I'll unmute when I need to say something. I don't know why. They're working perfectly fine on my phone. But for some reason, I can't get sound to go through them during my live. So we'll just do it like that.
Shouldn't have. So now they will have to do a surgery. Ruth Schultz, welcome in. Tamara Graham, welcome in. Like and share, like and share. Love Rules Me, welcome in. Some comments were filtered. I don't see any comments that were filtered. Sean, welcome in. Don Brady 02, welcome in. Like and share, everybody. Live goal is a pumpkin latte and 1,000 likes. I also have a $20 Cash App goal for a woman thing. If you're not a woman, you won't understand.
How many men here understand that a woman needs a pad if they're on their period? I mean, for her to just come right out and say, if you're not a woman, you won't understand, is like the most ignorant thing she could say. Okay, so why is she called the 211 lady? Because I've never heard her being called the 211 lady. I'm a woman, but I don't understand her. I know, right? Oh, 211 years old. I mean, I'm still having a hard time believing she's 53. $20. Yeah, I know. Like Dollar General, you can get a bag of Dollar General pads for like $4 or $5. Oh, wait till you hear her say that the doctor's offices are not equipped with maxi pads to give her. That's the greatest part there.
Victoria's Secret, welcome in. I have to have a hysterectomy next week. Next week or in 2 weeks. So, woman, you know what that is. So I need things for something, if you know what I mean. I have to get some pads or tampons because, yeah. And I shouldn't even have it because I went through menopause, but now the doctor's worried because I went through menopause, I shouldn't have it. So now they'll have to do a hysterectomy. And that's what ended up with my mom after my brothers were born. And my sister also had to have the same thing. And I have a lot of cancer in my family, so. I have to wait to see the doctor on Wednesday. And then they're going to do a full exam, blood work, gynecological exam.
Okay, so she has to see the doctor on Wednesday. Then they're going to do the gynecological exam and all this stuff. So they would have never told her that she was having a hysterectomy next week or in 2 weeks if they have not even done an exam. And if she had really 100% already gone through menopause and started bleeding, they would have admitted her. And I know this because it's happened to 2 people that I know. One person, it was my ex-husband's grandmother, my first ex-husband's grandmother. But she was in her 80s and she started bleeding. They immediately admitted her. They gave her an emergency hysterectomy. Unfortunately, she passed away like 5 days later. The other person was in their late 60s, started bleeding, immediately admitted, emergency hysterectomy, they're fine. But for her to sit there and say that they haven't even done a gynecological exam yet and they're already talking a hysterectomy next week or in 2 weeks is complete and utter bullshit.
Because I went through menopause. I've had the hot flashes, the cold flashes, went through menopause, and now I got my.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Lori is talking about the same thing? Lori's not old enough to have gone through menopause long enough to. Oh my God. Lori, shut up.
Period. So I couldn't go to work today because I'm so sick. The cramping is real bad. The bleeding is real bad. So she told me to stay off my feet today as much as I can.
Okay, so how many of you are convinced that she is in excruciating pain and just could not go to work? Lori is a dumbass and has no clue what she's talking about. Again, Lori, shut up.
And as soon as I can get in, if they can get me in sooner than next Wednesday, they'll try to get me in. But my mom. Live goals, pumpkin latte, and 1,000 likes. So yeah, I'm kind of worried about having a big surgery like that. Plus, I guess I'll have to take time off of work. I don't know how long I'll have to take off of work to recover.
Okay, so she is claiming that she's already had cancer cells on her uterus that were taken out already. Does she not realize that removing cancer cells from a uterus means a hysterectomy? So is she admitting that she's already had a hysterectomy? Because that's how they do that. Like this is, I mean, she's unfucking believable. Didn't even bother to Google search anything she was saying before she got online and decided to lie her ass off. Like this is just absolutely amazing that she can have 2 hysterectomies. I mean, there's another, I don't know if burning the uterus would do it. I know that that's one way to deal with endometriosis, but as far as cancer cells, I'm pretty sure burning of the uterus is not something that will do anything about that. She's just, she grew her uterus back.
And I don't know if he's going to give me medical leave of absence, but I'm sure that he's going to have to give me medical leave. Because I just started the job, but the surgery is going to be important, especially if there's any cancer cells anywhere. Lori, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, Obama girl. Live goal, pumpkin latte, and 1,000 likes. And I also have a Cash App goal for $20 or less, even 10 or 15, so I can get some tampons or, sanitary napkins.
That is correct. At that age, they will just remove the uterus and leave the ovaries. They did that with my sister. She's 38. No, 37. Or 40. Sorry. I'm 49, so she's 47. So, yeah, she had that done, and then she kept having problems, so they had to remove her ovaries as well. But, again, this woman hasn't even had a gynecological exam yet, and she's telling people that she has to have a hysterectomy in a week. Or 2, according to her. I had a hysterectomy at 29. I had to. So I've gone through all of that. I know she's talking out her ass.
Conditions of my pee. Conditions of my parole. Okay. Like and share, everybody. Like and share. Live goal is for the pumpkin latte and 1,000 likes. And if anybody can help me on Cash App, I need to get some sanitary napkins or tampons until I get paid tomorrow, thank God. I get my food stamps tomorrow and I get paid tomorrow, thank God.
Okay, so you heard that. This was last Thursday. She got paid on Friday. So if you're getting paid tomorrow, let's say we're on Thursday. If you're getting paid tomorrow, then you could have gotten a couple pads from the doctor's office and then been okay until tomorrow when you got paid. And then you could have bought a package of pads. But no, according to her, doctor's offices are not equipped with anything for menstruation. So they couldn't have given her anything anyways. I mean, for fuck's sakes, there have been times where I've been in situations where I could not get to a pad or a tampon, and I would have to fold up a fucking, like a towel, a small dish towel, or a washcloth, and use that until I could get to a store to get this stuff. But this lady clearly doesn't have, I don't know, half a brain cell enough to have a thought process that will tell her these things. Instead, she's just going to go online and beg for $20.
Rammer Jammer, welcome in, Rammer Jammer. Like and share for me. Like and share. Live goal, pumpkin latte, and 1,000 likes.
She got that Mountain Dew. That's her version of Gatorade. Remember when she was begging for $20 to buy Gatorade? That's the Gatorade.
Would you be a deer in my dress for me? Oh no, I got it.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go up there, finish getting dressed. All right? You be nice.
Viewer number, welcome in. Hey, Rammer Jammer, how are you?
I recently spent a month in a nudist colony in Peru. It was so freeing. We did everything, all natural. Everything. Cooking, sunbathing, line dancing. Then you went line dancing
Does not work in my area.
Sorry, there will be points where I have to fast forward a little bit because, like I've said before, her live streams are primarily her watching TV and eating, or just watching TV. So there are moments where I'm going to have to fast forward a little bit so that I don't bore the shit out of you of her just watching TV. And thank you so much for Pixie Terra for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. She obviously doesn't have any shame. So why not ask her doctor for pads? Oh, she'll get to that. Don't worry, Kimba. She will get to that. Yeah, I know. Mountain Dew is part of the scammer's dress code. I've noticed that as well.
Oh, these dogs next door just drive me fucking nuts. This guy's got 2 dogs in kennels next door in a motel room. He's been here a week, and these dogs have only been out one fucking time since he's been here.
Well, considering how she has never paid a penny to live in that hotel since May of last year, she really doesn't have a pot to piss in when it comes to complaining about neighbors. Because at least the neighbor with the dogs who's been staying there for a week paid for his hotel room. She didn't.
I need to pause. I have a phone call coming in. Ads. Sabrina, welcome in.
No, because you have to take care of me.
Yeah, I don't know anything yet. I'll know next Wednesday at the final when it's going to be.
I'm so sorry. You know what?
I'm sure you can't use tampons after. I'm talking about now. I got my friend when I wasn't supposed to. I've been through menopause. Yeah, I don't use tampons anyway. I think it makes you feel like you're sitting on a fucking book.
Okay, so I don't know if she's ever worn a tampon when she describes it like sitting on a book. I sure as hell don't remember it feeling like that. Anybody else? A book? Like, what the fuck? It is. I'm telling you, there's so many similarities between her and Lisa. It's insane. A book. Okay. Hmm. So now her and hubby are homeless over begging for over $20. Her and hubby are homeless now because she was using her coworker's mom's death to scam people for money, and then using the owner's daughter's birthday to scam people for money. Oh, and I guess she didn't do well at making beds either. That's why they're homeless. That's why they got fired. Because she didn't know how to behave like an adult. And she was another one that came on every single day begging for $20.
All right, we're ready for our treatment.
So I'll be glad when I do get the hysterectomy. I won't have to deal with this problem no more. I shouldn't even have it.
We're getting faces.
Yeah, I said tampons or pads while I have my period right now, dummy. We have a flash goal. Let's see what the flash goal is. I need 6 people to send a rose. 6 people to send a rose.
Spoiler, nobody sent a rose, and those are only worth 1 penny. Yes, where is it? So somebody just said they came in late. Yes, he fired them. He fired them the next day after he was on my panel because I don't know if he was somehow able to prove that she wasn't planning to give any of that money to the coworker. Plus, she was using his daughter to scam people for money. She's not 75. She claims to be 53. According to the background check, she is 53 years old. So, yeah. But she's basically Lisa in 11 years.
for our flash goal. I usually use pads anyway. I usually don't use.
No, and I've seen a couple of people ask this question. No, pads and tampons do not cost $20. And Amy55, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you. It is my pleasure.
Tampons. Crystal Kozer, welcome in. I need 6 people to send a rose. We need 6 roses for a flash goal.
Are you happy you did it? Can you feel anything?
We need 6 people to send a rose.
I'll take that as a no. Well, how do I look? Almost lifelike. Thank you.
If I could get any help on Cash App, like $15 so I can get maxi pads. Maga Girl 69, welcome in. If anybody can help me get pads would be great. I need 6 people to send a rose. I need 6 roses for a flash goal.
So, how long after the treatment does the swelling go down? Well, the swelling is the treatment. She paralyzed.
Mama Girl 77, welcome in. I need 6 people to send a rose. We have a flash goal for 6 roses. 6 people to send a rose.
The Lord don't have no lips like that.
Astrid, welcome in.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
You look like a patent leather purse. What in the world?
Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Let's hit that Cash App goal. Let's hit that Cash App goal of $15 or $20. Let's go. Let's hit that Cash App goal. Love all, welcome in. Mama Dukes, welcome in. How are you, Mama Dukes? There used to be a restaurant in Chicago called Mama Dukes. Texas Tornado, welcome in. A while back, there used to be a restaurant called Mama Dukes.
So yeah, she is from Chicago and claims that she is very good friends with the Latin kings. I did find out from Sagar that that is a complete and utter lie. He has known her for 9 years and was able to confirm that that was a lie. Lilac Homestead, thank you for the $2 super chat. How many is she using for it to be like a book? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out as well. It's crazy. What's wrong with people?
I think it was called Mama Dukes. Opal Jennings, welcome in. I need 6 people to send a rose. I have a flash goal for 6 people to send a rose. Fuck your love.
There are resources. People start actually telling her here soon in the chat at some point the places she could go to get free pads, and she just starts going off at that point. No doctor's office is equipped with maxi pads. No school is going to have them. Planned Parenthood didn't have any. Like, she just goes on this long list of nobody had anything that she needed. You know, like a typical scammer.
Welcome in. Maryland League 3, welcome in. Maryland Teague 3. How are you? 6 people to send a rose. We need 6 people to send a rose.
She must be.
Turns out I care about my credit health too. Get the app from your big financial friend. Experian.
Save up to 50% on select styles of beautiful new carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate from Empire Today. We'll beat any competitor's offer, guaranteed. Visit EmpireToday.com or call.
I need 6 people to send a rose. I need 6 people to send a rose. We have a flash goal for 6 roses. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who can give me 6 roses? Timmy Howe, welcome in. We have a flash goal for 6 people to send a rose. Linda, welcome in. 6 people to send a rose. I have a flash goal for 6 people to send a rose.
Things aren't really moving.
And I have a Cash App goal to get female stuff. Linda, welcome in. Because I got my friend, and I shouldn't have my friend when I went through menopause. So now they're going to do a surgery. Linda, welcome in.
I mean, do these people sit awake at night just to think of what they're going to come up with the next day to scam? Because she put like no thought into this at all. None. She didn't bother to Google check anything. She just thought, okay, I'll just tell everybody I've already had my menopause and I started having a period again. So automatically they're going to give me a hysterectomy without a gynecological exam, without a biopsy, without anything. Like, it really doesn't take much thought, obviously, because this is the sloppiest lie I've seen her do yet. She did lose her job at the hotel, yes, and she lost her ability to live there for free, because her and her husband been living there for free since May of last year. And no, food stamps do not cover maxi pads or anything like that. Yeah, they have to. They just lay there overnight and think of something that they probably sit there and go, okay, I'll say this. I'll make it sound legit. Yeah, that'll work. Gotcha. Okay, now I can go to sleep. Like, it's insane.
Taxes and more, so you can find your way to money.
6 people, send a rose. 6 people to send a rose.
Sometimes my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis gets in my way. But thanks to Skyrizi, I'm free to bare my skin. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin.
Erla J, welcome in. Welcome in, Erla J. How are you? I need 6 people to send a rose. I have a flash goal for 6 different people to send me a rose. We need 6 roses from 6 people.
Targaryen Giraffe, I thought the same thing, especially since a rose cost 1 penny and not one person was willing to send her a rose. That should have told her to end the live right then and there.
I also have a Cash App goal to get feminine hygiene products. Erla J, welcome in. Mary Lee, how are you?
Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis.
Hi, Mary Lee. Erla J, thank you for the follow. How are you, Erla J? Thank you for the follow. I have a live goal for us. I have a goal of 6 roses, 6 people to send a rose, a flash goal. That's good, Erla J. I'm not feeling very good myself today because I got my friend and I went through menopause and I should have it. So now I got to go see the doctor and they're going to want to do a hysterectomy. But I need help on Cash App to get some feminine hygiene products. If anybody can help me on Cash App. Sweet P McGee 1, it's in the sticker there. Gina OC, welcome in. 6 people to send a rose for a flash goal. Who can hit us up for 6 roses? TRG, welcome in, TRG.
The fuck? Okay, give me a moment while I pick my heart up out of my asshole. Oh my god. And I just unmuted to answer a question when that happened. I don't know if you guys heard that. I'm pretty sure you did. Everybody probably hit the ground thinking they were being shot at. It scared the shit out of me. I'm alive.
It was a firework.
It was a firework. I know. It's right there. It scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. My chat is scared the shit out of too. Oh my god. Mom's texting me. Did she hear it too? She's 40 minutes away.
Holy crap.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. No, like I'm in like shock. I'm shaking so bad right now. I'm sorry for like yelling in everybody's ears. Whoo. Like it went off the first like right when right when I was unmuting and I looked up and all of a sudden there's a firework in my face. Like, oh my god. That was crazy. Oh my why? Why are you doing this to me? I just saw my cats haul ass. They were by the door. I have tile floors and Kit Kat went running and couldn't move because it was like revving up with her nails. I am shaking so bad. I was not expecting that. Whoa, I literally almost threw myself to the ground thinking that maybe they were out deer hunting and I was fixing to get shot or something. Oh my God. Pixie Tara, thank you for becoming a new member and welcome. This does not normally happen in my live streams, I promise. Oh, oh, Miss Megadeth, you just missed it. I can't do anything but laugh right now. Holy crap. Oh wow, that was bad. Okay, I guess we're dealing with that. I don't they're across the street from me, so they're here for the weekend. And I guess they might have had some leftover fireworks or something. All I heard was fucking and everything was stopped. I'm so sorry. That was frightening. Ah, secondhand anxiety for you. Thank you. So nobody else heard it. They just heard me yell. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Whew. Yeah, that was one of my son's cat is Kit Kat. My cat is Garlic. You didn't hear that either? Because they're still doing it. Like every 3 minutes. It scared the shit out of me. Okay. They're just gonna keep going. Pixie Tarot gifted 5 Predator Reaper memberships. Thank you so much. Congratulations to whoever got them and welcome to the shit show. Where my neighbors across the street are still doing fireworks. Yeah, I don't watch I don't know what the Mariners are. I just watch NHL. I'm sorry, Kathy. Ooh, yeah. I think I need one. Oh my god, and they just keep going and going. Holy shit. Hold on. I'll make sure you guys hear it next time. Let me play with my mic for a second. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh yeah, you were there at the game. That's the best time to go to any kind of game. 'Cause I know when I went to NHL games to watch the Red Wings, the games were always best when the stadium was completely packed. Best times to go. I know, right? Yes, my heart has left the asshole and gone back into my chest. Let's see. You guys can probably hear me much better now. So when they shoot off those fireworks again, you guys get to experience it with me. I didn't hear it, but my son and neighbors are always shooting guns. See, that's what I thought. Oh, yay, go Wings. Yes, I love them. I love the Russian 5. Anyways, it's isn't it deer season? I know that I've heard some gunshots going off lately. So I thought maybe that's what it was until I saw the firework in front of my face. It's that close. It's directly across the street. I just saw a flash of light. I thought it was fixing to go off again. Okay. So if I play this video, I'm sure that Garlic and Kit Kat are fine. They're probably hiding under my bed right now. I mean, it's either a bear, a freaking hornet, or now fireworks. Like, for fuck's sakes. It starts November 1st. Okay, we'll see around here in the middle of nowhere. They just go whenever they want. But whatever was walking around behind me, which I think was a deer, it's gone. The fireworks scared the shit out of it. Okay. I don't think it's a bear. I don't know. I don't know. I heard it drinking behind me. So, and I don't think deer's that loud. Oh, it's bow season for me all year round. But I don't kill animals, so I just practice on trees. I don't know nothing about hunting either. The deer's probably every deer in this neighborhood thought it got hit and fell to the ground. Guaranteed. That is true. That is absolutely true. Okay. So if I play this, can you guys hear it as an echo?
The Zambians in their native language?
Or wait till she starts running her mouth again. Let me get to where she starts going off on
Yes,
people.
I'm safe, TRGY.
Of
That's how I was before I got mine, yeah. Gene 80, welcome
Okay.
in. Hey
She's
there,
talking about
Avocado, what's
hysterectomy.
up? Not much. $20 Cash App goal. I have a $20 Cash App goal. Or 10 or 15 if anybody can help me so I can get feminine hygiene products. Schindler 333, welcome in.
Is it echoing? Okay, so I need to mute.
6 people to send a rose. 6 people to send a rose.
Well, I can do
Thanks
this.
for liking the live, TRG. Ember Lee, welcome in. How are you, Avocado?
How about now? Is it still an echo?
Hiram Wendling, welcome in.
Awesome. All right, I just turned the volume down. All the deer are checking themselves for injuries.
That's how I was before I got mine, yeah. It's crazy. So I called off work today.
I don't know what it is that's hanging on the picture behind her.
But he said no problem. He had extra help, so he was good. But if anybody can help me on Cash App so I can get some feminine hygiene products, I know I'll feel much better once I get this surgery. My sister had
What
the
surgery?
My mom
She's not
died
having
of
no
bladder
surgery.
cancer. My sister had cervical cancer. I had precancer cells before in 2024 and a polyp on my uterus that they
I wonder if she had
removed.
prostate cancer like Lisa.
So they think that the polyp could have came back or the
Bambi's
cancer
like,
cells came back. Hopefully not. How long were you off of work after you had your surgery? My sister said she was in the hospital for a few days, and then she couldn't go back to work for like a month.
And if you
So
were
I'm worried
really
about
having
how
surgery next
long I'll
week,
be
they'd have
off of
gone over
work,
all
but
that with
I'll
you.
have to probably try to claim disability.
For what? A hysterectomy?
Get out of here, Bloody Mary.
Ooh, Bloody Mary came and visited her.
Crispy Pickle, welcome in. Sadrina's Diamonds, welcome in.
Exactly.
Sadrina's
Precancer is not
Diamonds?
cancer, but she didn't even go to the
Like and
doctor
share. I
that
still
day.
have a flash goal for 6 people to send a rose. 6 people to send a rose for the flash goal. And I have a Cash App goal because I need feminine hygiene products.
How many?
Prostate cancer, so there's a lot of cancer in my family. So I already had the
okay.
polyp removed off my uterus and precancer cells, so I'm hoping they haven't come back. Oh wow, 6 weeks? Huh. Yeah, I guess. I hope I'm not off that long, but I'll have to see if there's some kind of maybe disability I can get while I'm not working.
Oh my
Not
god.
being able to work due to a medical problem. Lexi, thank you for the follow. Like and share, everybody. I may need to have a hysterectomy. I had went through my change of
She
life. I went
did.
through menopause.
And then
I got
using
my
his
friend
daughter to
today,
scam.
and the cramping is so bad and the bleeding is so bad. I need sanitary products if anybody can help me. I do get paid tomorrow. I can pay you back.
I know.
If anybody can help me with $10 or $15 so I can go to get some hygiene products. And then they're going to do a possible hysterectomy, a full hysterectomy or a partial. I go to the doctor Wednesday of next week, but if she can get me in sooner, then she's going to try to get me in sooner. Rachel, welcome in. Trucker Dad, welcome in. Like and share, everybody. I still have 5 minutes for a flash goal for 6 roses.
Oh, I know it. But she can. She just chooses not to. And here's the thing. I did ask Sagar about it, and somebody else who knows her very well, if she may have, an opioid problem. And they know that she has had one. They just don't know if she still has one. But she's on here asking daily for $20 for shit she doesn't need. No, she's not getting a hysterectomy because she can't afford pads. She claims she's getting a hysterectomy because she has possible cancer cells, but yet has not had a gynecological exam yet. And didn't even go to the doctor that day, so yeah. You kind of have to go to a doctor to find any of that out. Hey, Aussie Wonder.
So yeah, I couldn't go to work today because I've been feeling so bad.
That's true.
And my stomach is hurting so bad. And I'm short. I have a few pads left, but I need some more. So if anybody can help me with 10 or 15, even 20, so I can get pads. My Cash App is in the sticker, Sweet P McGee 1.
That's
I'll feel
right.
so much better when the surgery is done. I won't have to worry about this no more. But then I have to worry about how long I'm going to be off of work.
Imaginary surgery?
And if he'll give me that much time off, I'm sure he will. Jess, thank you for the follow.
No one goes on disability for having a hysterectomy, lady.
Budman 709, welcome in. Like and share, everybody. Live goal is for the pumpkin latte and 2,000 likes, and I also have a flash goal for 6 roses. Hi, Jess. Yeah, they probably did it different back then. Yeah, I'll have to find out. But I know I'll feel better once I do the surgery. Oh, I need to pause.
I don't know who's always calling her. I think it's her husband. But she also, you'll notice she keeps looking out of the window. And I'm not sure why, maybe looking to see if her boss is coming. I don't know.
Is this normal for you? Does it happen often?
It's her dealer.
Throughout my whole life, I had my periods different times. Like I would skip months at a time for my period.
I'm not sure.
Thank you for the heart, me, Sadrina's
From what
Diamonds.
I heard, yes, he knew.
I also need 6 roses. I need 6 people to send a rose for my flash goal. But yeah, it happened a lot when I was a kid and younger. It would skip months at a time before I would have my period. But since I went through menopause, I shouldn't have it at all now. And I was on a hormone replacement back in 2024 because I had pre-cancer cells and a polyp removed off my uterus. But my mom died from bladder cancer, so they said there could be a mass even on my bladder that they're going to look for.
Really?
Box is
Who
coming.
said that? Because you
We're
didn't
just
go to the
sending the
doctor.
boxes back, so bye-bye.
You never left the hotel that day.
Thanks for sharing the live, Crispy Pickle. Miss Bev, welcome in. So yeah, I need $10 or $15 so I can go get some hygiene products. I get paid.
Yeah, if you notice, she's either always touching her hair or she's always rubbing her nose. Or her teeth. She likes to chew on her finger. It's really weird.
Paid tomorrow and I can pay whoever back.
She's gonna pay them back.
Thank God I get paid tomorrow and I get my food stamps tomorrow, so it'll be a good day tomorrow.
Oh
Night
my
Shift Nurse,
God.
welcome in. Amber Lee, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, Night Shift Nurse. Okay, you're a nurse? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been having real bad stomach pains. And
She's having really bad stomach pains. If you were on your period again, it wouldn't be stomach pains. It would be abdominal cramping. That's not in your stomach. That's in your abdominals.
the bleeding is kind of heavier today. So she said to stay off my feet and don't go to work. And then if she can get me in sooner. I had a
Aussie
phone
Wonder.
call.
That's what we're asking.
Somebody trying to get my phone number for some kind of site to press
No,
one to
she
verify
doesn't,
my number,
Lo.
so I just hang up. I'm sure that's you, Avocado, right? Yeah, I wouldn't. And if it gets worse, please head. Oh, yeah, that's what she said. If the bleeding gets worse,
It's
to
all
head
at
to ER.
Chick-fil-A.
Because one time my mom did hemorrhage from her bladder mass on her bladder. So I'm hoping. I've taken some ibuprofen to see if it'll help with the cramping, but so far it's not.
Okay, so she did live at the hotel she was working at. She was living there for free since May of last year. She didn't pay anything. So her husband was also working there full time. So they had his income. She had just started working there last Monday, but they also had food stamps. Yet she was on every day begging for $20 to go buy Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, whatever fast food, $20 to buy Gatorade, $20 for just about whatever she could think of. It was they paid no bills whatsoever, no rent, no utilities. I'm pretty sure their phones are probably government funded, so they probably don't have a phone bill. So they had a full paycheck and food stamps. There was no reason for her to be on begging for $20 every single day.
Rammer Jammer, welcome back in. Like and share for me. So yeah, I got to get more sanitary napkins, more pads, if anybody can help me.
Yes, it does. I'm glad that somebody finally caught
next
that.
door if I can get some money so I can go over there. So it's only a walk across the field, so it ain't far of a walk. That's what's nice is I have a grocery store across the field from me. Peggy, welcome
Mine was
in.
in my back a lot
Yes, I'm
too.
married. He doesn't get paid till tomorrow either. We both get paid tomorrow. Jabberhammer, welcome in. Mama Duck, welcome in. And yes, I'm reporting my income to my food stamp, so you guys don't have to worry. Everything is reported.
I doubt it.
Mama Duck, welcome in.
Notice how she offered that
I've already
info
put
on
my
her own.
information in the portal. So they know I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Matilda.
Sure. Yes, when she's scamming, it's the only, and she'll keep going into like details, more details than needed, and just keep going on and on. Everybody that joins, she
She had a birthday event.
When did she start going off?
Diamond paintings. My sister's gotten into the diamond paintings.
She don't know that. Her family doesn't talk to her.
Nursing homes was your favorite? Yeah, it was a good job, but it was sad. I once was accused of abusing one of my residents, and it never happened. They found out that she was lying about that the whole time.
Okay, so she has a habit of doing this. The last job that she had, she got fired because she would go out for a cigarette and beg customers that were coming in and out for money. She claims that people from TikTok called her job and said that she was doing that, saying that they were lying. However, they saw it on the video camera, the CCTV, that she was in fact doing that, and that's why she got fired. Every job she has had, she has stated that it was because somebody lied and they fired her for it. So if you're going to sit here and say and admit to everybody that you got fired because they said that you sexually harassed a patient at a nursing home that you worked at, but that was a lie, I'm more inclined to believe it was true, and that's why you were fired. Because holy shit, again, every job she says it wasn't true, but they fired me for it anyways. Like, she has been fired from every job she's had, and in the 9 years that Sagar has known her, she's had 5 jobs. So she really doesn't work often. But when she does, she's fired within like the first 2 weeks. It's always TikTok's fault. Exactly, Giggles. Always. Always the victim. Yep. I don't know, Sheena. I really don't understand why she would just voluntarily say that. Oh, yeah, like Danny and Gabby keep getting fired because of people on TikTok. That's bullshit, too.
Yep. That's for sure. When they leave, it's
Interesting that you say that's another Tim and Angela. Angela used to be this lady's best friend. She was extremely close to Tim and Angela, was always in their live streams. She learned from them, then broke off away from them and started scamming on her own. So I'm glad you said that because I totally forgot about it.
rough. They're Gigi. Welcome in. How are you? Like and share, please. Live goals, $20 Cash App goal for sanitary napkins. Women's sanitary stuff. Starting over one.
I mean, could you imagine me going live and legit saying, I need $20 for maxi pads. My Cash App's in my About Me. I need pads. I had a hysterectomy at 29 years old, but I started my period. Who does this shit?
Welcome in.
Well, she
I suppose
thinks the
4K
more
is
personal she
streaming.
gets,
My screen
the more
keeps
likely people
flashing,
are going to throw money at her.
coming in and out. I think 4K is streaming my live again.
Exactly. Thank you, Kelly. My mods would literally tear my ass up if I did something stupid like that. And thank you, Candy Kiss 33 for the $19.99 super chat. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. And you know what? It's my pleasure. I enjoy doing this. I wish that I could cover other things, but there's just so many scammers out there. It's hard to. Although I'm almost done with my second video for the other channel. Exactly. I agree, Curtis.
Julie, welcome in. Like and share for me. Live goals for the
Thank
pumpkin
you.
latte and 2,000 likes. Megan, welcome in.
It's
Because
her
they do that,
prostate
they're bullies.
cancer, I
They're
know.
awareness pages trying to say that people are begging and they're beggars. So they make awareness and T pages.
Listen.
And they sit on your live and they watch your live and watch who comes in your live and watches the comments. And then they bully you. Like,
Oh, she hates it because somebody named 4K on TikTok has been like literally on this woman's ass to make sure everybody knows that she's a scammer. So she hates whoever this person is because she's always yelling at them, even though they're not there. But she'll say, my screen is flashing, so somebody is recording my live. It's probably that 4K guy. These awareness pages are so stupid. They have no lives. They just call out scammers and beggars and blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you are one of those scammers and beggars. F Bri Live, Reaper, don't worry. We'll take up donations to buy you sanitary napkins. Oh my God. No, I don't need them. I have not needed those for 20 years.
This one page right here that says Julie Newton with pictures of bad teeth. Get out of here.
No.
Not a lot. Only once in a while. I don't.
Once in a while is not every single day, lady. I don't know. This is another scammer that has no concept of time.
Beg. I ask for help. I'm not
Oh.
like Maggie Foster
No.
and Heather, Sister and Faith, and Stacy Anywhere.
Oh my God, you are exactly like Maggie Foster and Faith and Lisa and Lori Jones and every other beggar scammer on TikTok, you dumbass. I love when she sits there and she tries to separate herself from the other beggar scammers on TikTok when she is just as bad as all of them. I don't know how they can tell. Is there a way to tell if somebody is screen recording your live stream? Exactly. She's on here every day asking for $20, but she wants to say, I'm not begging, I'm just asking, because it's not that often. And she knew them all by name. Exactly. This bitch is showing behavior of someone who is an addict, also saying that a tampon feels like a book means she's never used one. Dumbass addict behavior. I was thinking the same thing, but since I don't have proof, I can't say it. But yeah.
That's my real name, Rammer Jammer. They're using my real name.
Somebody came in with her name
Be
and picture.
bullies. I ask for money when I need help. Like today, I need help with women's sanitary stuff.
Okay, so what's your excuse for the day before you were asking for $20 to buy your boss's daughter a cupcake and birthday present? And your excuse the day before when you were asking for $20 for Gatorade. And then the day before you were asking for $20 because, or actually you were just asking for a whatever amount of money because you were telling people that you were going to do a fundraiser for your coworker because his mother passed away, though you were never asked to do that. Your coworker was actually so distraught over the fact that she did this. And I did forget to mention that when I spoke with Sagar, he did say that he spoke with the coworker the day after he was on my live stream, and he had to tell him what was going on, and he was so upset over the fact that she was doing a fundraiser for this. And no, none of that money went to him, none of it, and they have proof of that. So it's just, she's disgusting, absolutely fucking disgusting.
No, I'm not making a GoFund for your mom. Why would I make you a GoFundMe for your mom, Michael Ganny? That's crazy. Why would I be making you a GoFundMe
That was awesome.
for your mother? Sorry, I'm not making you a GoFundMe for your mother.
Yes, you can, Lilac.
I don't get to see my doctor, and they only give you one.
Huh?
I don't get to see her till Wednesday,
Wait.
unless she calls me.
So she just says, I don't get to see my doctor because you only one, and I don't get to see them until Wednesday. But wasn't she just saying that she was at the doctor's that morning and they determined that she may have cancer, and so she has to have a hysterectomy next week? Like, what the fuck? She forgot about her lie at the beginning of this live stream already. Yes, Giggles, she did. It is not TikTok's fault at all. It's her fault. 100%.
Me and can get me in sooner, but they only give you one.
Oh, no.
Okay, tell me about this.
They don't.
Why do you think she's cheating?
Tripper, welcome in.
I noticed last year that when I went over to her house, I noticed a bad.
They'll tell me to go to the store is what they'll tell me.
Nope.
So be quiet, Gina.
I noticed this was on her couch.
So she was just asked, why didn't you get any pads at the doctor's office? Why didn't you ask them for any? And she says they gave her one, and that was it. And that if she needed more, she would have to go to the store, which is complete bullshit.
The opening comment from you about the jacket.
Don't
Good boy, Bubby. You eating your lunch?
I was like,
You eating your lunch, good boy? Right? I've never heard of such a thing. Who's going to go to the doctor and ask them where they can get feminine hygiene products? They'll tell you the store.
I know good well they don't.
Here's my booby. Here's my baby.
Like, I'm totally fine with her showing her dog, but why is she only showing us the dog's asshole? Like, that's not something everybody wants to see. And she only feeds her pets human food. That's it. Just human food. So if she's starving and has no food, that means her pets were starving because they had no food.
This my Banji. He's eating his lunch.
Whose jacket is this?
This my Banji, everybody. Say hi, everybody. He says, not right now, Mom. I'm eating.
Coworker.
He's eating his lunch.
Ma'am.
But she wants to know.
Why was it in your house?
We've never heard of asking your doctor where to get feminine hygiene products. The doctors can look at you like you're nuts. They'll tell you
No.
the store.
Maybe if you don't go to the doctor, yeah.
Outside of work with this person? Okay. Y'all not doing fine? No. Okay. You think they are?
I don't know, Norman.
They will give you one. Like if they're doing a test, like when I had my uterus surgery. They
What
gave me
uterus
one because I
surgery?
was bleeding after surgery.
Exclusively? No, I feel like it's eating.
Julie Newton, go to dentist. Go to hell.
I feel like he's how they do to like the church.
What the hell she talking?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my
People
God.
making fake pages with my name and being rude and mean.
Aw, you
Nice
poor
Pinky, welcome
thing.
in.
Aw, she doesn't like it when people are rude to her, but it's okay for her to come online and do a fundraiser for her coworker whose mom died that morning and have so many details on her death, change the story of how she died 3 times, and with the intentions of never giving that money to the coworker. Ever. No, Elizabeth, I don't even want to know what that room looked like when they left. And I don't know if any of you heard, but the third story she gave, which was the next day, was that her coworker's mother, because the first story she said was she fell in the shower and broke her neck. The second story was she fell in the shower, broke her neck, and busted her head open. The third story was she fell in the shower. The shower curtain then wrapped around her neck and she suffocated. The real story was her heart stopped before she even hit the bathtub. So she didn't die from a shower curtain magically wrapping around her neck. She didn't die from her head being busted open, and she didn't die from her neck being broken. Her heart stopped. She was dead before she hit the tub. That is what happened. But this lady here had to make it more graphic and just more ridiculous. Every single day it was a different story. I don't know where the dog went, Stephanie, or the cat, because she also has an elderly cat. Those two are the only ones I'm concerned about. I agree.
No, we haven't had that conversation.
$20 Cash App goal. Let's go.
You all were exclusive?
Yeah, they provide you with items needed for treatment, not for home. That's exactly right.
Delirious. But I do want to take a lot.
$20 Cash
Oh my
App
God.
goal.
Well, let me just.
Or 15, don't matter. 10, 15, 20, whatever. Anybody can donate. I get paid tomorrow and I'll pay you back.
Bullshit. Yeah, the cat was always
Shelters
in
and colleges
distress.
do not give out sanitary hygiene products. I have a college by me.
Yeah,
If
they
they
do
did that,
actually.
they'd have a lineup. I live by Mountain Union in Ohio. And if they give
Oh my
sanitary
God.
products away, they'd be having lineups of women there. Give me a
No, they
break,
wouldn't.
Gina. Get out of here.
Well, at least Gina has
You're
common
being
sense.
blocked. Goodbye.
She blocks everybody that doesn't agree with her.
Right? She's crazy. I blocked her. I'm tired of her mouth. You can't go. I mean, sure, you can go to Planned Parenthood, but they may give you one or two. That's it. They're not going to give you a whole bag full.
Okay, what the fuck do you need a whole bag for when you're getting paid the next day? This live stream was at... What time was that? Hold on, because I can tell you exactly what time it was. It was at 11:39 a.m. So, how did you even have time, first of all, to go to the doctor and find all this out between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. when you went live? Second, if you get paid the next day, yeah, 3 or 4 pads will get you through until you can buy your own pads. You don't need a whole bag. Like, oh my God.
Been to a Planned Parenthood before. They don't give you that much.
Luis,
Beat you to
they're
it.
not that. I mean, you can get a pack of them. God, I don't know. I haven't bought pads in 20 years. I mean, I bought them for my daughter when she was a teen. God, I don't know. Anybody remember how old they are? Or how much they cost? They're not that much. I know you can get like a box of them like 20 or 24 for like $4 or $5 at the Dollar General. They're not that expensive. Yes, they both got fired because he knew about all of this.
Yep, I know you did. Future Mrs. Danny, welcome in. Like and share, everybody.
At Dots, an ordinary pretzel just isn't enough.
Yeah, they're
So they
cheap.
add savory seasoning and tempting buttery flavor into every delicious
Right, for a
twist.
big box.
$5
$5 for
Yeah,
a pack
right?
of
You
48.
pay more to visit a physician than you do anything else.
How would you know? Not to mention she's on Medicaid. So how would she know how much it costs to see a doctor? This was last Thursday.
Callie Superman, welcome in. Oops. I'll be right back, everybody.
I don't know what happened there, but let me get through some of this.
I got my friend when I wasn't supposed to have my friend because I went through menopause, but I got my friend. So I'm trying to raise money to get some sanitary napkins, pads, I mean.
Tanny, I'll find out tomorrow morning.
I couldn't
when
go
I-
to work today because I'm bleeding so bad and the cramping is so bad. So
I'll-
the doctor's going to try to get me in before Wednesday of next week if she can. But if
Bullshit.
not, then we'll do it Wednesday. They're going to do a whole exam, gynecological, and they're going to decide whether or not they want to do the hysterectomy,
Mm-hmm.
either a full hysterectomy or a partial.
So
So I'm trying to raise money so I can get some pads today.
I appreciate it.
Because I have a few left, but the way I'm going, I'm going to go through them.
Okay, so when you hear her say, "Welcome in Prometheus," that's me.
Appreciate you. Still have love and respect for you.
That's my
I shouldn't have
backup.
even gotten this because I went through menopause. Wolf, welcome in.
I didn't want to get blocked the minute I went in there, so I went in on my backup.
People are saying cut up rags or cut up towels. I'm like, that's disgusting. Who's going to cut up rags?
You said you wanted to be with her and go to life.
I do.
Miss Thomas has
Giggles.
already indicated
Thanks for liking the live. Like and share,
I'm
everybody.
fixing to
Live
bring 'em
goals
up.
for the pumpkin latte and 2,000 likes.
We're almost done with this, with her, and then I can move on to Faith, and that's when I'll bring my guest up.
So I'm trying to raise money on Cash App so I can get some pads. I get paid tomorrow, thank God. Right? That's just gross and unsaid. I know. People told me to do that. Cut up rags. cut up towels. I'm like, ew.
Why cut them up?
That's a
Just
waste of
fold the
your fucking
rag.
shit.
Oh, she's too
I don't
good
have
for a
enough towels
rag.
to waste like that.
Appreciate who I am, what
And I don't have
Aye.
enough rags, so
Goodbye. That's what I'm getting. Yeah.
that's how cruel some people are. Use rags.
That's cruel. Common sense is
You
now
only got a
cruel.
day till you get paid. Thank God I get paid tomorrow and I get my food stamps tomorrow. Ugh.
God.
I get my first check from my job tomorrow. Thank God.
Hey, good.
Viewer number,
Get a new
welcome
hotel
in.
room.
Put a cork in it. Trucking Dad, welcome in. Put a cork in it, Julie. Yeah, put a cork in your ass. Goodbye, you're blocked. I blocked you. Bye-bye.
The darkness of bipolar depression made me feel like life was moving on without me.
I love that movie, so that's the nickname I chose for my backup.
My boss's little girl had her birthday yesterday. She turned 6.
Here we go.
Her name is Shania, but they're Indian from India, and her real name is Shona. Means golden child, I guess.
This pisses me off how she's sitting there just announcing the name of her boss's 6-year-old child and going on and on about a birthday party that she was not invited to, nor was she there.
Gold in India, so her nickname is Shona, but her real name is Shania, but they call her Shona. Means golden in India, I guess. But she's the most beautiful little girl. And his mom went and bought his son presents too. She got him a couple Spider-Man jackets, some Spider-Man clothes. He loves Spider-Man's because she doesn't want him to feel left out when Shania's getting a lot of.
It's also really gross how she sits here acting like she knows all of these people and is around them all the time, and she's not. That's what's really gross.
Gifts for her birthday, so them both the same. They both get gifts on each other's birthday, so one doesn't feel left out, which I think is a good thing because they're small yet. Let them enjoy it.
Shut up, Julie.
The little girl turned 6 and his little boy is 4. They are so cute. So we had a birthday party last night for them. They had birthday cake and ice cream and gift opening.
Wait, we had a birthday party for them last night? Was your birthday party at? Because you definitely were not at their birthday party. You were nowhere near there. You did try scamming money from people by claiming that you were going to get her a cupcake and a small present, but you were not invited to the party. You were not at the party. So unless you have a fucking mouse in your pocket and you had a birthday party for this girl in a corner of your room, yeah, stop saying we.
Opening. It was so cute. She was so happy.
It was so cute, as if she was there. That's when I went in.
Welcome
told her
back
to
to Julie
stop.
Diamond. Allie, welcome in. Like and share, everybody. Live goal is for 20 on Cash App. Let's go. Who can hit that Cash App goal? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Prometheus, welcome in.
That's me. Now wait. Sagar's going to come in too. When she gets up close and shuts it off without warning,
live and take a nap.
that's when Sagar and she read my
2010,
message at the
welcome in.
same time.
Ooh.
She is. Drop dead Deb.
Ooh. No. No, I didn't.
Not yet, Betty.
But everything is taken care of, so. My boss raised a lot of money.
No, he didn't.
So the funeral will be taken care of. Everything's taken care of. I'm trying to raise money now for myself. I need sanitary pads.
My God. Here it is. And that was the end of that. Yeah. She is absolutely fucking disgusting. I don't know, Betty. She hasn't said anything yet. She hasn't gone public about it. Not one single thing yet. So I don't know. I've been waiting for her to go live. If she even will and say anything, I don't know. I'm trying to find something. Here it is. Okay. So let me go download this one. All right. So now, no, she has not been live since that live stream, which was Thursday morning at 11:30. And her boss had entered her chat, and then he went and he talked to them. And that's when he told them, because of all of this, you're both fired and I want you out. No, not yet, Betty. Exactly. Why doesn't she call the Latin Kings for help? Yeah. Faith ain't making no damn podcast. She's so dumb. She was, however, trying to get KJ's brother. She was hinting to him to buy her a computer. So I'm going to go ahead and let that play for you guys really quick while I go grab me a pack of smokes.
To Austin tomorrow to do it, and I'm very, very excited. It's going to be fun.
I'm super excited for you. I'm actually going to pray for you that everything goes well. And I know you're going to be amazing because you are amazing and your mind is very big and you are meant for great things in life, like I told you. So you're going to do well. Just be yourself and they will love you because you being yourself is amazing.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you, since being like the film industry and stuff, do you know
It's getting cold.
anything about computers?
Yeah, what do you need?
So I'm trying to find a computer
Stephanie.
that I can use that's small, like an iPad size, but it has Windows on it. I have a couple ideas, but I don't know if they exist.
So I'm not really good at Windows because I use Mac because we're in the industry for like editing and like, you know, Photoshops and everything. I use Mac because the programs are much better.
I want to use Mac, but they don't have a touchscreen.
What?
Mac, okay, they got a touchpad. Yeah. So why don't you take the iPad and add a keyboard to it, and then it's like a MacBook. So you can use the touchscreen and the keyboard.
I know, but I need to be able to use OBS and TikTok Studio and all of those things.
Yeah, you can use everything on there on the iPad. I'm sure you can. I'll have to do some research for you and check it out.
If I can use TikTok Studio on an iPad, and I will crack.
All right, I'll just
Yeah,
do some
she's still in the
research for
nursing
you and
home.
I'll let you know. Don't worry. But I'm gonna.
Until the 17th. So that's just one thing that I'm showing you tonight. But I agree. She has not changed. Everybody's saying, well, it take the you can't change overnight. No shit. But when she continues to do the same shit every single day, she's not planning to change. Somebody planning to change would have stopped. She's still asking people for money. She's still lying. She claims she has a job in Austin, Texas. She claimed, actually, I have the video of that one. Where was that? Here it is. She claims that it was cost $246 for her to take transportation to get to her job in Austin. I don't know where the hell she took the bus to, but I don't believe it was to Austin. But if she did, it was for it was a pre-interview type thing, I guess. I don't know. I think she just took the bus there in Waco and went round and round and round. I don't think she went to Austin at all. Oh, wait. Wait till I show you her wish list.
Right now.
All right, so if you can't read it, because I know it's kind of hard to read, let me pull it up really quick so I can read it for you. Where did I have that? There it is. Okay, so what it says is Faith is on her way home from Amazon in Austin. At least that's what she's telling people. She is telling everyone her account is now $246 in the negative because that is how much her transportation from Waco to Austin will cost every day she goes to work. Sounds like it's either a really stupid idea to take the job or she is just cash grabbing. I 100% believe she's just cash grabbing. The 19th, I heard she has said the 19th. She's also said the 17th. So at this point, I don't know what day it is. Yeah, she claims that she got a job as a package handler at Amazon with the assistance of another employee. No, she never went to the animal shelter that day. No, she did not. She was on a bus or something. She really was. Because she kept going live from it. I think she was on a bus, again, in Waco, just going round and round. So that's basically all that one was. Then we've got... Hold on. Oh yeah, her wish list. And I agree with this. This is literally proof that she's not planning to change. Like, wait till you see what's on this wish list. Right, she stood OG up that day and didn't even have the courtesy to call her and tell her she wasn't coming. That is correct.
For this.
Okay, so the first thing we have here is... Where'd that go? There it is. So the first thing we have here is some macro something for $49.80. I don't know what that is, but it has like X on it and other things. Then an LED writing board for $43.46. All right, let's continue. And I'm going to turn the volume off on this because of music copyright. So then we have a pair of sunglasses for $382.54. A DoorDash gift card for $54. Okay, then we have an Asus gaming thing for $698.58. Makeup brushes for $26.18. Then we have more makeup things for $5.66. I think it's the little puff thingies. Hey, Mark. A spotlight makeup thing for $11.25. That is her wish list. It was meant to be just for makeup. Absolutely. And she's been, I guess KJ has been asking people to buy her makeup. to go through her and tell them what they're planning on buying. I don't think that included a gaming console for almost $700 and a pair of sunglasses for $400. Some of the ugliest sunglasses I've ever seen costing $400. But this is her wish list. Her last wish list was just full of junk food. This one has other stuff now. She has several wish lists. Right. I mean, why would she put makeup on? She doesn't even shower. Exactly. It is greedy and spoiled of her. She is entitled as fuck, though. She believes that everybody should give her what she wants, whether it be money or materialistic things. I don't know who wears $400 sunglasses, but I wouldn't. I would be too afraid to break them. I wouldn't doubt it if somebody buys her this shit. Like, it's ridiculous, but I wouldn't doubt it. And then she's just going to turn around and treat all of them like shit anyways. She does shit herself on live. She actually did it the other night. She was live streaming, got quiet. You could hear her grunting, and you could hear her shitting herself. And she did this while live. And she had plenty of time to call for a nurse to take her to the toilet. But didn't even bother to do it because she would have to get off TikTok to do that. So she just shit herself right there. There's been, I think, 2 or 3 nights in a row where she's been sleeping the whole time. She's on, and then she just falls asleep. And you hear her breathing heavily into the phone. Other than that, she's just been live streaming and bashing the fuck out of her parents every time she goes live streaming. Every time. She was mad because they wouldn't drive down from Houston, where they are taking care of her grandmother, to take her to Austin. I'm pretty sure that they even have common sense to know that there is no way she's going to be able to go to Austin every single day from Waco. She had a Mac computer on there that she quickly deleted. Holy shit. So I missed that. There you are. So my guest tonight is Curtis D of Montana. I'm sure all of you know who he is from the chat. He just has a little bit of insight that he wanted to give pertaining to faith. And I will let him explain it to you guys. But yeah, this is his first time in live on a live stream. So be patient with him. And again, it is his birthday. But we did set this up for today before I even knew it was his birthday. So everybody welcome Curtis D of Montana. Hey, Curtis.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. So we already talked on the phone a little bit tonight. Hey, Leland Squirrels, I haven't seen you in forever. Do you want to go ahead and explain what you told me tonight about you understanding a little bit of why Faith is the way she is?
Yes. So
okay.
First, I want to say hello to everybody. I see that in the chat there. So I was injured very badly. It was a near-death experience at a work site. I had a 100-pound concrete form come off the wall from about 8 feet in the air and hit me in the head. So it broke my neck, my back. My picture that's on my avatar on here is an X-ray of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
So how I see what Faith is doing and how she is that she sees healthy people. She sees the world, and she can't be in that world. And she has this deep-seated anger that she is not reconciled with and probably won't at this point.
Right.
So I believe she blames her mother for the most of it, as well as God and every other human being. So she uses people because she hates people.
Mhm.
So
Do you think the entitlement comes from like you're normal, you can walk, you can go to work, you can have a relationship, you can do this. So now because of that, I'm going to take anything I want from you?
yes, that's part of it. And from what I believe, I would say that she, it's the entitlement is, sorry, can you ask that question again? My brain injury, I totally.
No, you're fine. And anytime you need me to repeat the question, let me know.
Okay.
So do you think that like because she's mainly, scamming people like us, that she thinks, okay, because you can walk and you can have a life that I can't have, I'm just going to take whatever I want from you. I like almost like she deserves it.
I believe that's a big part of it. Yes. She has this pit that she can't scam enough. She can't take enough to fill that pit that is the hole in her soul. That's what I was looking for. Her soul is so damaged that she'll never admit to this, and she will never be able to progress as far as being a functional human being, in my opinion, until
Right.
she addresses this anger. And so she'll take it out on everybody she can. She'll take it out on the nurses and the orderlies where at the nursing home. The things that she's done to them is horrific, but she does that because she wants everybody to feel her pain. That's the best way to put it right there.
And then it does make sense when you say it out loud. It's like she feels like because everybody that she associates with can do things that she can, but here's the thing, she can do things that we can do, she just chooses not to.
Yes, to an extent. She can't run. She can't do a lot of things. But she is putting on an act of where she won't do the things she can in front of camera because then everybody will see that she's more functional than she is, what she's saying. Does that make sense?
Yes. I also want to address the chat. There is a small echo if I'm not muted, just because of the fact that I can't use my headphones for whatever reason right now. So I am muting while Curtis is talking so that there's no echo. That's my fault because it's coming through my speakers into my microphone. So I apologize for that.
So I would say that for those of us that have had near-death experiences and have had trauma, a big thing for me, a lot of my life was taken away from me instantaneously. There's that picture of me is when I was 40 and I was a competitive bodybuilder for 20 years and a personal trainer. That was instantly taken away from me after my accident. I had to come to terms with that, and that was very difficult. So,
and I totally understand, like, you would be angry about that, and I get that, and I agree that that's probably where she is, in her life. Candy Kiss asked, has she had any therapy? Yes, she used to go to P and OT all the time until she discovered that she can make money off of people on the internet, and then she just stopped doing anything. She stopped taking care of herself because now her life is dedicated to being on the internet and scamming people and making them feel sorry for her 24 hours a day. But yes, she used to have all that. She used to be able to walk with crutches. She can still walk with crutches. I have a photo of her. I need to find it in my phone. Of her recently standing next to her dad, and she's on crutches. And when I say recent, all the tattoos she has right now are on her. So yes, but I do understand that. Like, she says that. Okay, first she said that she was born with cerebral palsy. Now she's saying that she was 6 days old when it happened. So she's saying that she's still in mourning of the life that she could have had but doesn't have, if that makes sense.
So from what I'm seeing, she's using her status as a victim and the more victim, the bigger the victim card, for no better word, that she's going to get more sympathy and more response, more engagement, and more money. That's how this works with people. So they
Right.
and those of us who have, I've saw somebody else who said they've been disabled for a while. We have to come to terms with it. And a lot of healthy people don't understand that there's resentment and anger that we have to deal with before we can move on and become better human beings. And until we come to grips with the things we've lost that we can't do anymore, and not to take that on other people because it's not their fault. And you and I were talking that when I'm in a lot of pain, and I've been here in the chat and listening to you, but I don't say anything because I'm in so much pain, I can't engage and enjoy that part of it. So that makes me short with people, and I don't want to be that way.
No, and I totally understand that. Me having, and nothing close to what has happened to you, but having had a car accident that over years of having a fractured spine deformed my spine to the point where I had spine surgery in 2011. There are days where I'm in so much pain that I am angry with the world at that point, and angry at the 16-year-old boy that hit me head on at 45 miles an hour that caused the accident. But then I have to reel myself back in. Look, you're a 49-year-old adult, deal with it. You've already established what caused it, and then you had tried to have it fixed, but it didn't get fixed. It got worse. You have to deal with it and move on. And that's what us as adults have learned to do. Why she's using this, in my opinion, she knows this. She understands it. She understands she's never going to have the life that she would have had if she didn't have CP. But she keeps using that as an excuse to make people feel sorry for her. And for Candy Kiss, it did help her until she stopped doing it.
I would say that something she desperately needs, and you have to be honest if you're going to go and see a psychiatrist and psychologist. That is what's going to help her. The physical part of it, if she's not ready to do that, if she's not in the right mindset, she's not going to push herself to try to fight against the disability itself. And that's what we're doing every day we wake up, is we're trying not to let our disability take more away from our life.
Oh, I agree with you. And people have even asked her while she's in the nursing home, like they've asked her, why don't you seek therapy? Why don't you do OT and PT and all this? And she's like, oh, I will once I'm home. But they have staff there, or can bring staff in at the nursing home to start all of it. And the best place to start it would be there at the nursing home.
Yes.
Because they're equipped for that kind of thing.
Yes. But at the same time, she has to be willing to do it. So
yeah, she's not.
No. And from us looking on the outside and watching what she's doing, it's frustrating because she has the ability to become a better human being if she so chooses. It's just like all of us. We have that ability.
Right. Ida, who are you talking to? Go ahead, Curtis. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought I might have missed something in chat. So if I missed something in chat, I apologize. Pixie, I live in Northwest Montana. I live in Flathead, right near Glacier National Park.
Montana is gorgeous.
It is, but winter is here. We're going to get 3 to 6 inches of snow in the next 24 hours.
Oh, see, now I'm jealous. I want snow.
I don't mind.
No, you're fine, Kelly. I don't know who she's talking to because nobody here has done. So I have no clue who she's talking to. That's why I thought maybe something in chat went by that I didn't see.
So with some we were talking about that when people lie, faith is most of the stuff she says is true to an extent, but she twists that truth. With people like Lisa, she used a cadence to remember the lies over time, because if you listen to the way she says those lies, it's in a specific order, and in a specific cadence coming out of her. Otherwise, which she's been caught. You've caught her many times when she slips in those lies and contradicts herself.
You're exactly right. And I am terrific, really I am, said I bet she blames her parents for her disability. She does. She blames them, and then she also is constantly saying, I didn't ask them to have me. I didn't ask them to take care of me. Blah, blah, blah. She does blame her parents a lot.
And that's why she does the best she can to hurt them, especially publicly, if you notice. She loves to hurt them publicly. And when you were telling me that she has a felony attempted murder on her mother, and she hates her mother the most because she's the one who actually physically had her. And that's deep-seated psychological problems right there between her and her mother.
Oh, absolutely. And I find it really funny too that when she came out and was telling people that and she actually had it written, like set up at the hospital for Tay to take power of attorney over her. Her whole thing was, when my parents die, she will take care of me. And it's like, wait a minute. Your parents are still young. They're in their 50s.
Yes.
Are you planning something here? Because we already see that you have attempted murder on your mom. So what exactly is she like? Why is she setting all this up? It's really weird and gross.
So I see a lot of delusion. She has a lot of issues with delusions, that she thinks in her mind truly believes a lot of the things that some guy is going to swoop in and take care of her for the rest of her life. She believes that once her parents are gone out of the way, she's going to have a better life. And that's not reality. And that's something that she has going to be, she's going to have a really rude awakening when her parents unfortunately do pass away, because then she truly will be alone. And the only people that truly love her because of the way she treats people is her parents. And nobody else will put up with her unless they're getting paid. I believe you said that, didn't you, Reaper?
Yeah, they are getting paid. I know the state pays them like $2,000 a month because, they have to take care of her. And then she wants a caregiver to come in 8 hours a day. And like her parents said, why should we have some stranger in our house to take care of you when you won't even let us get you in the bath? You won't even let us change your diaper. You won't let us do anything because you won't get off TikTok. So you've got some stranger in the house for 8 hours being paid by Medicaid to do absolutely nothing when they are there 24/7. And if the caregiver is going to be there for 24 hours, it's going to have to come out of one of their pockets for that extra 16 hours. They can't afford that.
No. And something that I, from listening to her father, he's a very, that's what I'm looking for. He has very strong morals. And a big reason why he doesn't want that person in that house for those 8 hours is because they're not actually going to be working, because she won't allow them to work. So they'd be just sitting around doing nothing in their house because she won't allow it. So in his mind, why should I do that? Because that's a burden on that person that has to deal with her, and that's a burden for getting paid for not doing anything.
And I agree. Somebody just asked how she attempted to unalive her mom. I'm not sure, but I'm asking somebody right now who may know the answer to that, because this police report was in May. So I'm not sure how she did it, but it's in the police report.
So depending on how the attempt was made, they can also still drop the charges if they haven't filed, and since she hasn't been tried yet. So if the mother is trying to recant her story, or if there's not enough evidence, enough burden of proof, and also if you're a jury and you look at her, how people are going to, healthy people are going to be like, how did she try to kill her mom? So depending on it, now if she tried to talk to a TikTok person, right? There's a lot of weirdos out there on TikTok. If she tried to convince one of them to do this to her mother, then that's a whole different story, because that's a facilitation of homicide. So
yeah, and I agree with that. It's like she's constantly calling the police on her parents. Like when she doesn't get her way, she calls the police and says that they're assaulting her, harassing her, whatever. But it seems like all the police reports always come back where the parents end up the victim and she's the suspect.
So part of her delusion is after listening to her, and she thinks she's going to ride off into the sunset. Interesting choice of words there. Sorry. She's going to ride off to the sunset with her male caregiver, and they're going to live happily ever after together. And that is not going to happen. Well, I would say 99.99% chance that's not going to happen. So, and if she does meet somebody through TikTok, chances are they're going to do horrible things to her. They're going to take advantage of her. And you see this time and time again on many, many different shows, Dateline. I mean, it's a pattern, right? So bad humans will prey upon her and use her disabilities to get what they can out of her.
And I'm glad that you brought that up because there have been multiple occasions where she has met men online who are not disabled and who she has done GoFundMes to raise the money to move out to the state that they are in so she can move in with those people. She doesn't realize the people out there with sick fantasies and fetishes that could actually do some major harm to her.
Yes.
And it just doesn't matter to her. It's her whole thing is she doesn't want to live with her parents. She wants to live in her parents' house, just not with her parents.
Yes. So that's another thing that I've been listening to, especially between her and her father, the dynamic. In her mind, her parents are standing in her way of happiness. And that's in her mind. That's part of her delusion. If she accepted her, KJ's brother did say something that's partially true, even though I think he's, like we're talking about, I think he's, in my opinion, I think he's a cult leader, the way he talks to her. So if all of you listen to between KJ and the brother is super sweet and super nice to all the women, but any man that's in there, oof, yeah, he treats men very differently when he's talking.
I have noticed that.
So yeah, he will attack men straight on. So I've noticed that her brother really enjoyed the way the women were listening to his voice.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. So so now with KJ being there, that's a whole nother. That's why I can describe it to the people that know about 61. I mean, Gabby, with Kaylee. So the dynamic between Kaylee and Gabby is a lot like KJ and Faith.
Yes,
so
I agree.
You have the dominant friend that's going to manipulate the weaker friend and get what she can out of her. And KJ is using Faith. I don't care what people try to say. She's using Faith for followers, for more views, for more money. And that's the bottom line with her.
Well, yeah, because if you go into one of KJ's lives without Faith in there, there's like 398 people. When Faith is in there or Brandon is in there, there's over 1,000.
Yeah, right there. That should tell everybody everything right there.
And I think a lot of people were very confused with KJ because 1 minute she's putting it straight with Faith, telling her the truth, putting her in her place as far as the scamming and the lying and all this other stuff. And now all of a sudden she's supporting her, telling people to be more encouraging because she's changing, and then has even gone so far as to say, who cares that she scammed people? The people that gave her money, it's their fault.
Yes. That's keeping her on the hook. That's keeping her, dangling that worm in front of Faith to keep her coming back. The way they treat her and the way they talk to her. So I noticed that her getting her makeup, that was a ploy right there. So,
well, that, and I do have a video clip that I was going to show of Faith telling KJ that she, and I'll play it tomorrow on the members live, and then it'll also be in my Faith video, but where Faith is telling KJ that she's going to have her insignia of channel tattooed to her arm, and she wants KJ to also get a tattoo with her.
Yeah.
And I guess KJ was crying or pretending to cry, I'm not sure.
So, dang it, I was gonna
It's
say
just
something.
really weird. Yeah, she's not changing. Faith isn't changing at all. She's continuing to do everything she's been doing. She just now thinks that she can get away with it more because she's got KJ backing her.
Okay, I remember now. Before I forget, a true friend and a family member would not go on a massive public forum like TikTok or any other platform and try to use the other person. If I care about you, I'm going to come to you in person or on the phone where nobody else can hear and say, "Hey, you really need to see a psychiatrist. You need to see a you need help." And because if a person's blasting this out there on a social media platform, they're using that other person.
Right, and I agree. I mean, I don't know. It's just Faith is so frustrating and insufferable at the same time.
You're right. So she's smart, but at the same time, she wants to pretend that she's not. She wants to pretend like she's dull and she's super victim. And that's what she's trying to play up to is she's the biggest victim on the planet. That's her goal. And hypothetically. So
Oh, absolutely. But, and it's just like when she did that weird court thing that they did. And all of a sudden, because one person on that panel, that she has the mentality of an 11-year-old, she decided to run with it and convinced her mother to run with it too. But 11-year-olds don't know how to get overseas loans. They don't know how to get 9 loans, let alone a normal American loan. But Faith has figured that out.
Yes. She's very conniving and has the ability to, like you were saying, figure out her best manipulations to get money. And don't get me wrong, I know KJ's using Faith, but Faith is using KJ as well. It's almost like a competition when you sick competition when you think about it that way.
Oh, 100%. It's not just one using the other, it's both.
So unfortunately, also something I want to talk to you about. It's a numbers game. So I don't know. I'm old. So in those pictures after my surgery that I sent you, how old do you think I am in that picture?
Right now?
Yeah, the pictures, the ones that I sent you where I'm with this right after the surgery when they were working on me.
Oh, I'd say you were about 40.
I'm 56.
No way.
Well, just about 50. I was 55 right then. So
You don't look like you're in your 50s.
yeah, so that's what's her face, the one where the lady, can't think of her name now. The one you're doing the videos tonight for the first lady up.
Julie, Angel Girly.
Was that the one that was?
Yeah, at the hotel.
Yeah. So when you were saying she says she's 53, I was like, oh my god. So that she looks like she's in her rough 70s. So, and not to be mean,
I know.
not to be mean, but woof. But with Faith, the only way that this is going to change the outcome is if she actually faces reality. And that unfortunately comes down to her. We all can say it. We can all see it. But those of us that have had to face these kind of things, one way or another, it comes down to us personally at that moment when we're like, you know what, I'm gonna do everything I can instead of complaining about the things I can't do anymore. I'm gonna go out and get as much exercise as I can and push against the injuries, because otherwise the injuries are going to take you faster. So the more she doesn't walk, the more she doesn't try to fight against her injuries, the more she'll not be able to come back from them.
Oh, I agree. The more she doesn't do anything, yeah, she's just not going to be able to come back from it at all. I want to go ahead and play this video really quick because I'm going to be ending in about 10 minutes. But it's the one where she's talking to KJ about getting tattoos together.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay.
Spoons ready. I'm getting spoons done. What I am planning on doing is getting the KJ show coat of arms either here or getting the King John show here. So we're just figuring it out. And then I have a whole ass care package for you coming. This is something that I'm working on. I haven't done merch before, so I'm kind of intimidated, but I told you, I'm gonna send you that spoon. I'm gonna send you some merch. We're gonna get it going. And when Faith is doing her makeup, she's gonna be out here dressed like me.
I dare you to do something. I dare you to do a little experiment. I want KJ and I to get tattoos.
Okay, Bet, what do you want to get?
KJ.
That is so cute.
You think I'm kidding? No, ma'am.
Is this one better? I found this
You
one.
won't see this.
It has
This is my
different angles.
tattoo. I can
Those
add.
ones are really good.
Right?
The
It's good,
different,
got
the
this?
different
Yes.
types. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a
I'll send
great
them to her.
Hey, Curtis, you didn't have to leave. Where'd you go?
This
Okay.
is my streaming tattoo, KJ. You're going on it right. I already have the spot.
Faith, I don't
Go
deserve
right here.
Faith, I'm about to cry. I don't deserve that yet. I don't deserve it yet. I don't
What do
deserve
you
it yet.
mean? You're an incredible human.
No,
What the fuck?
No, I don't.
I promise.
See, this is just another example of Faith kisses the ass of anybody who lets her get away with her vile behavior, her constant lying, and everything that she's doing that is wrong. She will kiss the ass of that person.
Sorry, I was hoping to go through this whole first time on live without messing up. So
Oh, you're fine. You didn't mess up.
I thought I was pushing the button to text you, the in chat text, and I accidentally dropped out of the whole thing. So
You're fine.
So my question is, since we're paused, what is up with the spoon? The wood spoon. What is up with that thing?
You know, I don't even know.
She has a fixation with.
I don't. I might have missed it when she first talked about it. I don't know.
So, if
anybody in chat knows,
if you listen to the way KJ talks, just like the brother, it's very cultish. It's very, very well polished manipulation. They're really good at it.
Oh, I agree.
They remind me.
I wouldn't fuck.
Sorry.
That's okay. I was just going to say they remind me of that Nexium cult. That leader was doing those horrible things. That's what her brother reminds me of. Is him.
Yes, Elizabeth, I can see you. I agree with you on that.
Okay.
With you like that, bro.
No, I don't deserve it yet, Faith. The same way you have to redeem yourself with me. We're getting there. I must do the same with you because I have said horrible things about you. My opinion of you has been horrible, and I have put this out on a public platform, and I don't deserve to be on your arm yet. Okay, sure. But when I get there.
Oh, fuck that. We're doing it anyway. Okay. Thank you. Come again. I love you. And despite if you love me or not, I don't fucking care.
I think that means Faith's forgiven everything you've done in the past, and she's moved past that.
I don't feel I deserve it yet. Yo, dude, why am I getting emotional?
I mean, this is just like the top cringe factor right here. Faith acting like the way she's acting is just like, okay, you have given me a pass now on everything. I can continue being a vile human being, treating people like shit, lying to everybody, including KJ. And it's like she doesn't care anymore.
Exactly. She's feeding into the delusion.
Right. And it's absolutely gross. And yeah, you can tell it's fake on both sides. Yes.
The only thing that's not fake about KJ is wanting the money she can make off of Faith.
Oh, but didn't you know that she is so incredibly wealthy? I mean, she's already walked us through her house. She showed us all of her expensive shoes, her expensive bags, her expensive closet. Like, she's already shown all that.
I'm glad you brought that point up, because in the realm of the TikTok people, it's funny when, not funny, honey, haha, it's funny, strange. When people are like, don't talk about me, don't talk about me. I'm worth plenty enough to get a lawyer. I'm worth, don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Come at me. Don't attack me, because I'll sue you. That's everybody's favorite thing to go to. So something I want to remind people of is that I have no control over anything anybody says about me. I have no control whether you love me or hate me, or you say great things or bad things. I have no control over that. That's your choice. I hope I'm a good enough person that you don't do that to me. But at the same time, none of us have that control. And people yelling and screaming at each other. I find it hilarious, this part hilarious. Yelling and screaming at each other, saying, don't talk about me or I'm going to sue you. Well, who cares? Just don't call me late for dinner and I'm fine.
No, I agree. So people were asking, or I know Elizabeth was asking who KJ is. I don't know. She's somebody from South Africa who just popped up on TikTok one day and started going around, what people would say, bullying other people. Yes, she has teetered that line. She has shown, she's made multiple racist remarks, especially towards Americans, people's appearance. But yet she has claimed 100% that she is perfect in every way, that everything about her is perfect.
What's the saying? Those that live in glass houses should not throw stones, and those that scream the loudest have the most to hide.
Exactly.
So anybody who says they're that perfect, you might want to go stay way away from them.
Exactly, Mark. Just like that. You're welcome, Elizabeth.
Mark. That's a good one. Yeah.
Right, Mish. I think you can.
So there was more to this, but I'm not. I have to actually finish watching it all before I comment on it. But I just wanted to show that part where Faith was telling her flat out, "We're getting tattoos together." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's a form of kind of like master servant, the dominant and then the submissive person,
Right.
and it links them in their mind forever. So, just to let everybody know, I don't use TikTok. I'll never use TikTok. Analog. I won't go on a platform that China and the CCP own and have complete autonomy to do whatever they want to you when you're on their platform. And China's using TikTok as the perfect propaganda tool. So those of us that are in our 50s and lived through the Cold War, the propaganda that everybody tried to do to everybody else back then, Russia, China, us, this is the most perfect propaganda platform, because China gets to show their people how horrible Americans are.
Agreed. And sorry about the echo. I forgot to mute.
That's okay. I forget about the time delay between us.
Oh no, it's there's not much of a time delay. It's just because I can't get my earbuds to work for some reason tonight on my laptop that I'm having to use my speaker on my laptop. So it's going into my microphone, which is causing an echo for everybody in the chat.
Yes.
So I feel horrible about that.
So the point of me not using TikTok is I'm always trying to catch up off of everybody else's YouTube platforms and trying to listen to those lives. But the nice thing is when I listen to those lives, I can back them up and listen to everything that's going on. So I can listen to the lies and the when they contradict themselves.
So TikTok being a Chinese company, you cannot and you will get suspended or in timeout from whatever just for using the puke emoji. But Lisa's able to do what she does. Faith is able to do what she does. All of them are able to do what they do and not get banned. But heaven forbid use the clown or the puke emoji.
So there's certain, you will also get banned on TikTok if you put up Winnie the Pooh. And there's yes. So
Nuh-uh.
there's a massive hatred of the what's his face, the president, the leader of China. Everybody says he looks like Winnie the Pooh and not in a good way. So he's banned Winnie the Pooh. He banned Winnie the Pooh in China.
Oh my God. I did not know that.
Yes.
Learn something new every day.
So the Chinese people aren't allowed to use TikTok. Isn't that weird too? That's how controlled they are.
Exactly.
So yeah, if you say bad things about China on TikTok, you're going to get in trouble.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I did not know that about Winnie the Pooh.
Yes.
Well, they should also ban Eeyore because of Lori.
So
they're crazy on Snoopy too? What?
Also, if you disrespect panda bears on a Chinese platform, that you will get in trouble for that too.
Oh my God.
If you say horrible things about panda or if you show bad pictures of pandas, they will give you a timeout or ban you.
Wow, that's insane. I already knew that TikTok was trashy, but wow.
Yeah,
all are symbols of capitalism. Yeah.
Yes, freedom. It's for our freedom, and they don't want their people to know that the kind of freedom we have.
That's crazy.
One thing about having extra time on my hands, especially in the wintertime, Montana, because this is when you'll see me a lot on your platform and other people's platforms because of the weather. I search out to try to find as much impartial truth about other people's countries and everything I can, good and bad, just because if you don't, in my opinion, if you don't try to broaden your horizons that way, you kind of keep yourself small.
Yeah, I'm still stunned by Snoopy. What the fuck did Snoopy do to piss off China?
Yeah, Snoopy's a new one to me. I'm not up on that one.
That's crazy. And yeah, somebody, if Lisa ever comes back to TikTok, just tell her to use a Winnie the Pooh background. That'll get her lots of followers and donations.
Drop Dead, you don't want to get me started on Australia and the camps during the 2020s.
Uh-oh.
So.
Well, guys, I'm going to end anyways. It's 9:30. I'm going to go watch a movie with my son. We're watching The Fourth Hell House.
Oh, that's going to be fun. You have to
I love them. I love all those movies. I just got him into them, and he's like excited to watch the fourth one. I heard the last one was horrible because they took it away from the found footage genre, but I will still watch it so I can have my own opinion on it, of course. But I am disappointed with them for doing that.
I've actually haven't seen the Hell House ones. I'll have to.
You should. They're really, really good. They're on Prime.
Oh, just
Prime Video,
before,
Amazon Prime.
sorry, before I go, to everybody, when I was talking about Australia, I love the people of the world, and I don't blame people for their governments and the things that they do to them. It's so I'm not disrespecting anybody's country. I love Australia, except for the spiders. Not a big fan of the spiders there. You go out in the
Oh
outback
my
and
god, I know.
you go out in the outback in Australia and there's 1,000 things that'll kill you before you're 3 feet out the door.
Oh
So
my god. Hell House is a horror movie, and it's like one of those found footage, and I highly recommend it. There's 5 movies. The 5th one just came out, so it's not on there yet, but it's on Amazon Prime Video, and it's Hell House LLC, Hell House 2. I know the 3rd one is Hell House Ring of Fire, and then the 4th one is the Carmichael Manor. But I highly recommend those movies.
thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it, and thank you for all the happy birthdays from everybody in the comment section.
No, I'm glad that you came on.
Oh, if there's anything else going further down the road, if I see or hear anything, I'll let you know.
Please do.
But I'll
But
definitely
thank
be
you.
I'll definitely be here for the members tomorrow.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Really quickly, somebody asked me about, or somebody said something about the Annabelle movie. I love that movie, Annabelle. I love anything from the Conjuring movies and all of that. So yeah, definitely. And Pixie Tarot, thank you for the $2 super chat. I like you, Curtis. Oh, we all love Curtis.
Thank
He's
you.
been with us for a while.
Oh, how do you like watching the older horror movies, the classics?
Absolutely.
So my favorite horror movie of all time is Alien. It's one of the scariest movies, in my opinion, for just sheer claustrophobic terror of being trapped with the monster. And then The Exorcist.
My son loves the Alien movies. I'm a Predator movie person, so we go back and forth against each other. But the new Alien show, I'm absolutely in love with. Alien Earth, it's really, really good.
Oh, I watched it. It has it looks great. Everything's great about it, except for it kind of breaks a lot of the lore from the original 3 movies.
Well, because it's supposed to be right in between. Hold on, it's supposed to be right before the original. When you go through the actual timeline of Alien movies, it's supposed to take place before the original movie.
Yes, it's like 6 months to a year before they're sent to Nostromo. They send the Nostromo to LV-246.
Oh shit, that scared me. I can't even turn it off. Let's see. So Prometheus, of course, was supposed to be the first one, beginning in 2089. That's the first.
Chronologically, yes.
Right, chronologically. And then Alien Covenant is supposed to be second. This is in chronological order according to them, not as the movies were made. The third one was the prequel, was Alien Earth, which is leading into the original Alien movie,
Yes.
then Romulus, and then Alien 3, and then Resurrection is the last one.
So out of all the movies, Aliens is my favorite. I love Hudson Hicks.
Prometheus.
So the Marines and Aliens. I actually have my name's cat. Sorry, brain damage. My cat's named after the characters from Aliens. Ripley,
that's
Hicks,
awesome.
Ripley, Hicks, Hudson, and Newt. Yeah.
Prey is really good, Dirty Smurf. I agree with you on that.
So another one is Jaws. Jaws is one of my
Jaws
favorite.
is great. When I go back to classic horror, I will always go for the classic slasher films. Halloween, Friday the 13th. Not anything past Friday the 13th 4. Anything past that was just ridiculous. Psycho.
I do like
Texas
Freddy.
Chainsaw Massacre is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, The Hills Have Eyes. Oof, those
Oh,
are,
The Hills Have Eyes. Yes, all the original classics made in the 60s and 70s were the best.
yes. So, you're right about Friday the 13th, and
Poltergeist. Yes.
but I do like Freddy versus Jason as pure camp because they built it up so much in the 80s when those two were going to fight each other.
Oh yeah. Yep. That was a good one.
Oh,
The Devil's Rejects. All
Yes.
of those. House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and Three from Hell.
Yeah, you have to have a strong stomach for those ones.
Yeah, you do. I will eat and watch those movies. I don't care. The only thing I could not eat, and I just finished watching Monster, the Ed Gein story on Netflix. First time I could not eat while watching any series. If anybody hasn't seen it, but they plan on seeing it, I recommend not eating anything while you're watching.
What was the name of that one?
Monster, the Ed Gein story.
Oh, okay.
On Netflix. It was done beautifully. Charlie Hunnam, he did a wonderful job as Ed Gein, but I highly recommend not eating while you watch it.
He was great in Sons of Anarchy.
Yes, he was. You would he blew me away in this because I've seen him in all kinds of movies, comedies, fantasy, Sons of Anarchy, but to see him in this, it's like you're gonna look at him in a whole new light as an actor.
Oh, something that I'm a huge nerd, so movies and sci-fi things like this, I love it. Yeah, I can talk about that kind of stuff for hours.
The Ed Gein thing, 90% false. I wouldn't go 90%. I know a lot of the girlfriend part that was true, but then like a lot of it wasn't. He never mentioned that they dated, but I guess she did come out and say it, and there were a lot of things we were able to collaborate on that was true. But everything that Ed Gein did, I think they elaborated a little too much on, or exaggerate. They went a little too far on it. They twisted a lot of it. But a lot of it was factual, and I'm glad that they did try to stick with the factual. They just tried to make it a little more horror. I mean, the man was horrible enough. What he did was bad enough, but it was because of Ed Gein that we got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Psycho. There was another one. There's 6 movies, horror movies made that were inspired by Ed Gein. But yeah, he was horrible. I agree, Sheenan. I'm waiting for a Lizzie Borden by Netflix.
I love Star Trek, by the way.
I like Star Wars.
I love them both. Anything sci-fi that's good. I mean, one of my favorite science fiction is oh dang it, one of Leslie Nielsen's first movies. It's a classic sci-fi, and I can't think of the name of it now. It'll come to me. So don't get hit in the head with a heavy object, folks.
Aww.
So,
good night, Marie.
So some obscure things that I grew up watching, like Space Night, 1999.
Right.
The original Star Trek. Oh, but
Mars the Galactica, man.
Oh yeah. The remake of Battlestar Galactica is the best science fiction I think we've had in 20 years.
I agree with you on that. Miss Big Dog. My parents have a drive-in theater right next to their housing area. And I'm actually looking forward to whatever they're going to play on Halloween. Because they usually play some of the classic movies on Halloween. So I'm looking forward to that.
Reaper, who's your absolute, which serial killer absolutely just makes you feel dread and fear when you think of that person?
As far as real life serial killers, or
Yes.
as far as classic movies?
Real life. That's you're talking about, Ed.
The Night Stalker.
Oh yeah, Ramirez. Yeah,
Yeah, Ramirez.
So for me, it's John Wayne Gacy.
Really? Well, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
I'm terrified of clowns, but I don't know, he looks silly as a clown. So, but the
Yes.
Night Stalker Ramirez for me, yeah, terrifying.
Yes. Oh. Then the Green River Killer. I can't think of his name now. Who
Oh,
has
yeah,
he has the highest kill count
Yeah.
in America.
yep,
Because he was in the Air Force and he was moving around.
yeah, that's right, that's right.
I was.
Analog said that Ramirez killed in his neighborhood.
Oh really? Ridgeway.
Wow.
Yeah. Gary. Yeah.
Yeah, Gary Ridgway.
Yeah. He was very smart.
Kathy
Oh.
said he's from her state. Dahmer is Terry's.
Dahmer is scary.
Yeah, but Dahmer just went after gay guys.
So did what's the face? Gacy. Gacy.
Yeah,
didn't go-
Gacy only went after
Chil-
boys.
ga- boys, yeah, children, but all male.
Yeah.
No, I've find this kind of stuff fascinating
Mhm.
because
do
it
too.
also we also by watching them and listening to them, and then listening to people like Lisa, you can hear the similarities when they're trying to lie and when they're trying to cheat.
Mhm.
It's that criminal behavior.
Right.
So
Kathy says she lived in the same complex that Bundy lived in when he took the student from Evergreen College. Bundy. Yeah, he was the one that went to colleges.
yes,
I lived in Gainesville, Florida, and they actually have some kind of like thing there where it says, Bundy killed there on campus. Killed, I can't remember how many students. I know of one. Yeah, Dahmer ate his.
yes, he did.
I think that's why, like, Dahmer and Gacy don't scare me as much because, again, Gacy was into boys and Dahmer was into gay men. So,
Yes,
but the Night Stalker was like creeping in your windows and
yes,
following you home and kind of like following you in your car.
Also, Richard Ramirez was not that ugly, disgusting dude that you'd think is a monster. He was a very well kept, put together.
We'll talk more about this tomorrow on our members live.
So, but yeah, before I go to
Hannibal Lecter. I don't know if I think he's based off of Dahmer, but Silence of the Lambs was inspired by Ed Gein.
Yep.
I just found out about that.
Mark, just to answer your question, I love the original Galactica. Hated the 1980 Galactica. Then I love Ronald Moore's remake of Galactica.
What? No, I was talking about Ramirez. Unless you're talking to somebody else, and okay, I gotta go. We'll discuss this more tomorrow.
so, remember when I said that I ward vomit on people because of I apologize.
You're fine.
Everybody.
You did great, by the way.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Anytime. I will see you guys tomorrow in the members live. So yeah, everybody else enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Wednesday. Good night.
Good night.
Frauds, scammers, watch them scatter as the sickle swings. Hell opens, another soul enters on the death angel's wings. Flooded a reaper begins. Welcome, Reapers. The crow sings. Fraud or Reaper begins. They creep away into shadows, trying to avoid the Reaper's gallows. Frauds, scammers, watch them scatter. As the sickle swings, hell opens. Another soul enters on the death angel's wings. Fraud and a Reaper begins. Rest in pieces, your time was up, your fraud now ceases. The sickle swings, the crow sings. The crime's their deception, welcomes Reapers, chilly reception. Off with their heads, the reaping begins. She saw your fraud, your scams, your sin. Let it all be shown, let the reaping begin. The sickle swings, the crow sings. Their crimes, their deception, welcomes Reapers, chilly reception. They creep away into shadows, trying to avoid the Reaper's gallows. Frauds, scammers, watch them scatter. As the sickle swings, hell opens. Another soul enters on the death angel's wings. Fraud and a Reaper begins. Run, run, she saw your sins. Run, run. The sickle swings, the crow sings. The crow's their deception, welcomes Reapers, steady reception. Their crimes, their deception, welcomes Reapers, chilly reception. Off with their heads, the reaping begins. She saw your fraud, your scams, your sin. Let the reaping begin. Let the reaping begin. The Mayfield swings. The crow sings. Fraud or Reaper begins.